1. All right, I'm gonna mute up and then cue you guys in. Among that cast is Belisarius, who is playing. Wow, my brain just farted.
Hi, my name is My Brain Just Farted.
Belisarius playing Tobias. Belly, say hi.
Hi. I'm actually Tobias, not My Brain Just Farted, so.
Sure about that?
We also have Draxfer playing Nudekey.
Hi.
Finder playing Zira.
Hi.
Finder just got their second shot today, so not feeling
No.
First
too one. No, first one. Okay, so not feeling quite 100%. We have Sakai that is playing. Brain, please stop farting.
Vitalist.
Vitalis, thank you.
Also Zap.
I'm looking at the name here on my other screen. I know we haven't
Played in
flipped
like
over
5
yet. Why
weeks.
haven't I flipped over yet? But we also have Lance,
Howdy,
otherwise
folks.
known as @FurryForever, playing over on YouTube.
Yep.
And I have a hydrate. Thank you, chat. Anyhow, I just have one more detail to do. I need to actually show the campaign. There we go. All right, so I'm on the wrong page. No, I'm not. I'm not on the wrong page.
Job.
So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, it was like a month and a half ago. But if you guys can remember, please, who would like to take the floor?
Don't all volunteer at once.
I mean, we did
Hostage
bad
check is not
things.
on.
I wouldn't necessarily say bad things, but I'll go ahead and take the floor. When last we left, you guys had cleared out the upper 2 levels of the temple as well as the altar on the roof, and you found this sarcophagus in a blocked off room sealed by a couple of different puzzles. When you open the sarcophagus, this feeling of dread washed over you.
It's just Tuesday.
That's just a Tuesday.
That was just the indigestion.
And you shouldn't be a Yoshi. You should still be your Ditto. I don't know why you were Yoshi. Change it back to Ditto because you should still have it available. Anyhow. So you have this Cyclops that speaks a bit of broken common, but you can understand them and they can understand you, and they have agreed to help you in the ritual because it requires a sacrificed life.
We all said, nope, not me.
Not it.
We
Not
all
it.
said, not it.
Actually, some of us were trying to be diplomatic and be like, it would be more meaningful to the Cyclops civilization. This is a big line of bullshit, of course, to us because most of us don't give a shit. If one of them sacrificed their life, wouldn't their god be more pleased with them?
Something. Big line of bullshit saying, we don't want to die. You can die, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But as you look down into the cavern, you realize that there's no light down there. Please, as first order of business on delving into the depths, I need a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, damn.
Are we getting minuses for, not being able to see into the darkness?
If you cannot see at least 30 feet into the darkness, you do take the penalties for that.
Well, there you go, because
Yeah, how many of us have dark vision?
I
think
do.
just 2 of us?
I think 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think Nudki and Tammara, and that's it.
Yeah, I have
But,
a little light, but that's about it.
I'm going to cast the light spell, and then we're going to look down into the darkness. That's now no longer darkness.
There you go. Okay, so Zira. Actually, let me double check. I need to look at Hero Lab because I have detailed notes on Hero Lab. I have the cliff notes on roll 20. But Zira, you do see a critter coming out of the darkness. It is a small, slimy-looking lizard-like critter with white, almost dead-looking patches of flesh on its black, mostly black body.
Ew.
It tries to skitter past you guys.
Mean up the
And,
stairs to us, or
Yep, up the stairs past you. And around its
burn it
neck,
with fire?
Wrong character.
around its neck and sitting on its back is a small crystal.
I think that would be some reflexes or initiatives or something. Someone get that. Get it before. Oh, yeah, guys.
Knowledge engineering, you know it's some kind of lizard, or more specifically a newt. You have not seen one of this like before.
And it looks undead, is what it sounded like.
No, doesn't look
Inch-
undead. It just looks like it has flaky, dead patches of skin.
It
Yeah.
still could mean that it's undead.
Can I grab it?
Oh, you can attempt. Can I get a reflex check, please?
That's terrible, but okay.
And I'm going to do an opposed dexterity check. Well, yeah, dexterity check. Let's find the critter. You know what? I'll just look it up. That's quicker. All right, here we go. You are not able to catch it. It skitters past you. And if anybody else would like to try, as you see Zira grabbing at the ground and you suddenly see this lizard running around trying to skitter away.
We're doing reflex?
wait. Yes, again reflex.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Everybody
Yes,
tries to
you did a
catch it and
19.
crashes heads together, and it really disappears.
All right. Oh, no!
Oh! Newt key! So as it almost gets away... Oh, hello.
Bug pile.
Nuki still rolled better. And she's lower to the ground.
Technically correct.
Did I hear tentacly correct?
Yes.
Not technically, but tentacly.
Yeah, technically correct. There we go.
We'll go with that.
Right.
I'll let the stream decide.
So, tentacle. I hate all of you. Drax,
Do you
you
have
did
black
bring my
pepper? That's
attention to something in the chat, though. I forgot to turn on some of my channel points.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We are going to turn on the ones that are not disruptive to the game.
There we go. I'm
And
happy.
I'll turn on the rest after we are done with Pathfinder tonight. And of course, you give me a posture check immediately. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Also, I also gave you stretch and hydrate too.
I did the stretch, but I will do the hydrate. Alright, there we go. Posture is good, thank you. Alright, so now looks like both Nudkey and Tobias have a check. Have a or rather passed the check to catch the critter. Artemis not so much.
Yay, so it's
Artemis goes flying down the hole. Bye-bye, Artemis. No, I'm kidding. So anyway,
didn't
what
roll that
are you
bad.
deciding to do with the critter? Sorry, I was talking to my chat while you guys were discussing it.
Get the crystal thingy off of it? Examine it.
Okay, so you were attempting to remove the crystal from its back. As you do so, you feel an even more intense feeling of dread.
I'm not touching it.
There is definitely something going on with this crystal.
Not it.
Not it. I'm just holding the critter. That's it.
Vera, you come get it.
Should we ask the Cyclops his opinion on the matter?
Maybe. They might know.
Here, grab this
You
crystal.
know, people with tongues.
We need them alive, though, Drax, so
Hey, she said dread, not death.
dread could lead to death.
No, we found out the Cyclops is no common. They're not good at it, but they know it. So we can ask them.
And I think we may still have comprehend languages running. Because I think we did that during the last time.
Yes, I want. You know what? I'll say yes. Because that lasts for what, like an hour per level or 10 minutes per level?
It was 10 minutes level.
10 minutes
which
per
is,
level.
Which
Yeah.
is almost
Yeah.
up to 2 hours, an hour and a half at this point.
Yeah, so you're fine. Anyhow, so you guys are asking the Cyclops what it is, and he looks at it, kind of cocks his head about, looking it up and down. This is tiny critter.
Yeah.
This is-
What is the crystal on the tiny critter?
I'm gonna face palm on that one.
Crystal is unknown to me.
Okay.
So we got a spooky critter with a spooky crystal that is trying to flee.
Yep.
We do a. Let's see. Boop.
Aha! Somebody caught
Yes,
on.
detect magic. Yes. Doesn't do a lot for us, but it might help.
That's what I was looking for.
All right, so Tammara, there is a very powerful aura of magic on here.
Dear.
As you hold the detect magic spell on it, it is a very powerful necromancy aura.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That could be like a phylactery. It could be a soul gem. It could be a mind trap crystal. It could be like a necromantic curse bomb. All kinds of bad things.
Sounds like a prime target for a fireball. If we had one.
Nope, no fireballs here.
Alternatively, we know some people now. We could just take the
Vera should just eat it.
Let's not kill Zera.
Yeah, no.
But if you want to find
There was-
out more, you would have to do a little bit of research.
In the library?
Uh,
With the
no.
books?
What do you
Would-
guys know?
Would knowledge
I
arcana
mean-
help?
Big evil thing.
There we
going on
go.
somewhere.
Nope.
Okay, I will roll knowledge arcana, knowledge religion. Oh, I even rolled bad on the arcana. I mean, no, I rolled good on the arcana, bad on the religion. Alright, I didn't see the arcana one up there. 23 on our arcana.
Your spellcaster that creates pit and all that fun shit just kind of derped on the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're one of those sorcerer type spellcasters, though that you're actually a summoner this time, so it's a little different. But like the best way I learned about the sorcerer one was like you see a spell, you copy the actions, and it works. Like, oh, that's how that works. It's all instinct. It's none of the mystic knowledge.
I'm going
Alright,
to assume
anyway.
that planes isn't going to help in this situation, so.
No, and the planes will not help, unfortunately. Anyway, let me see here. I'm double checking something because I need to see what level I actually need to cast it.
Spellcraft might work for that too. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Maybe?
Maybe. If it was a visibly cast spell, it would work. But we might be able to narrow down what spell it is
Aha,
if it's a spell
okay.
component.
I like my modifier. in
So,
I wish my patron deity's gift for the knowledge sphere was better than stupid ability it is.
oh my god. Well, anybody that got above a level 17, because apparently the spellcraft check to make it just utterly failed. Yeah, anybody that got above a level 17 or
The DC 17?
17.
On either of the
you
checks?
know, on either of the checks, you know that this is in fact a Lich's phylactery.
Oh, really?
It's a what?
Okay, so what did we learn after last time? Take
Kill it
it
with
with
fire.
us.
Nuke it.
No, take it with us and give it to that dude who would pay us a heavy sum for a phylactery.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's take the phylactery out of a temple that has a world-ending calamity in it.
It's not the
That's a
same
good point.
one.
Maybe we should figure out who it's from first.
I'm just thinking that's a really great idea because you know I might have just been smitten by my god for being stupid if we didn't do that. Bolt of lightning out of nowhere, just wow.
Can you imagine if we get back to Bone Fist and we say, no, the temple was a dead end. We found this giant crystal, though, here.
And then it attempts to soul trap him and possess his body.
Yeah, that's not our problem.
Exactly.
It will be if he resists.
Anyway,
No,
so
I'm
yeah,
sure we can beat the fuck
you've
out
got
of
this
right.
this newt that has a phylactery attached to its back, and it's still trying to scrabble around in your hands, trying to get away. But you now have the phylactery. So that's
Okay, so
a fun little tidbit.
Lich's phylactery, probably on its familiar. Familiar is trying to escape. Does that imply that the Lich is sealed, or that he's just trying to get the phylactery somewhere safe? And in that case, what happens if we just off the familiar? Or should we just keep the familiar with us and cage it in some form?
I think that the people here that have like +2 or better magic weapons should smash the friggin' phylactery. Then it kills the lich regardless if it's in it or not.
Do we have people with +2s right now?
Yes, we do. We have a person that has
Okay.
at least a +3.
Okay.
That would be Zira. Zira has like a +3 equivalent weapon.
Just making sure.
Yeah, because it's keen, isn't it?
I think that Vorpal 9-ring sword's also +3.
At
Yup.
least +3.
It's a +8 in total.
Oh,
Oh!
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's like-
Vorpal is +5 by itself.
Yeah, Vorpal by itself is +5, and then if it has a number, so
My vote is that we strap the thing down, have Tammara, who's embiggened, use the sword, and just one-shot it.
Yeah.
why don't you just I don't know, take it off the newt and then one-shot it? Because you go to try to strap it down and it wiggles free.
Okay, that's
Well,
fair.
hold on a sec. How does that actually work with the magic bonus?
In
Like-
what way?
Resistances on the phylactery. I forget exactly how that functions.
Good question.
The reason I ask is because this level, I got this. I can infuse my Eldritch Blast into my melee attack like a Magus.
That's good.
Ooh.
So, considering that the Eldritch Blast ignores all resistances and
Hardness.
damage reduction and everything else, that may
Ignore-
actually be the best option to break it.
It ignores hardness too.
Does it specifically ignore hardness?
I don't know, because I made it.
So the
I'd have to
answer
look
is
at how
yes.
what hardness is actually considered.
Hardness is considered a different form of damage reduction.
Yeah, stone has a certain number of hardness. Wood has a certain number of hardness. Rope has a certain number of hardness. Even glass has hardness.
How are spells factored into hardness?
Usually they, depending on the elemental type, they're usually not as effective.
Well, obviously we're ignoring elemental here.
Saying like Sonic versus Rock or Crystal usually bypasses hardness, whereas if it was Cold or Fire versus Rock or Crystal, it just wouldn't do as much. Whereas I think if Acid might also bypass hardness.
Hardness. Each object has hardness. The damage that represents, or a number that represents how well it resists damage. When an object is damaged, subtract its hardness from the damage. Only damage in excess of its hardness is deducted from the point.
Yeah.
Deducted from the object's hit points. So that makes it sound like it's effectively a flat DR.
Yeah.
Like what barbarians get.
Yep.
In which case, my blast would bypass that as well.
Okay.
Because it's corrupting energy effectively, so it's just...
It's pretty much like antimatter annihilation stuff.
Ooh. I want that.
The entropic void, or whatever you want to call it, it messes everything up that it hits.
Yeah, it's basically raw arcane energy in its purest form, so it's...
It just explode it.
Huh?
So you just explode it.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, Vi, want to go skeet shooting?
That's true, I could actually do that too, because I could just use the blast and... Yeah.
all right. So we're
I'll
gonna
be
try that.
perfectly honest, looking up 3.5 warlocks and that sort of thing, I don't think that's ever actually considered either. How it functions with hardness.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
One of those things that they just never dealt with.
Fun stuff, right?
Yep.
So, for those who know, is destroying a phylactery liable to create an explosion?
Usually not.
No.
Okay.
It's holding their life essence effectively, so the things just fall apart. Unless they're trapped, because they can be trapped.
I have detect traps. I don't know if that works for magic traps though.
I think it does, but I think you need either a certain level, or you have to hit a certain number.
Update: if this is accurate information, complete arcane variant page 5. Eldritch Blast. An Eldritch Blast deals half damage to objects.
There you go.
Yeah, so we do have something.
Well, something is something.
It doesn't completely bypass hardness, but it's still pretty damn good considering it'll still do, even if you rolled a 2, it would still do 1 damage, whereas if anybody else did 2, it would take nothing.
Yep. And I just added that to my Warlock page. Eldritch Blast deals half damage to objects, but ignores hardness.
Lovely.
Question is,
Yeah.
is this a phylactery of a evil creature? The most likely answer to that is hell yes.
If it's a phylactery, aren't those always liches?
Yeah, but are all liches always evil?
All liches are evil.
I don't think so.
The Lich page says
Technically, all
alignment, any evil.
Yeah, technically all liches are evil. However, they can be anywhere from chaotic evil to lawful evil.
Yeah. The process is why they're evil. They have to perform an inherently evil act in order to become a lich in the first place.
Mhm. And also the reason most try for lichdom is to cheat death, which in and of itself is inherently evil by most standards.
Right. There are in D&D 3.5 there are elven liches. I forget what they're called, but they're not necessarily evil.
Hmm.
Their process might be different. So
I could imagine that if you've been a lich long enough, you could potentially start working your way back from the evil side of the scale.
maybe.
But it would be over the course of probably centuries, because that is one hell of an evil act.
Regardless, it made Tobias feel
Yeah,
sick
you
to
have
touch
to
it,
eat
so
an entire
probably a sign that's evil.
village of babies, and
You don't come back from that. I'm sorry. No matter what good acts you do in the future.
What if they were evil babies?
yeah, all babies are evil. We know this.
You have to eat the entire village's worth of babies, because one of them could potentially be the Antichrist or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that justify it?
Totally
No.
justified.
No. Anyways, I think it's a pretty safe bet to just destroy it outright.
Yeah. And I did look it up. There is nothing that says that it destroys the lich by destroying their phylactery. What it does do, though, is destroys their ability to rejuvenate.
Yeah, their soul effectively returns to their body. So then you go kill them.
As long as their soul is not currently in the phylactery, it does not kill them.
Eat.
Correct.
All right, let's get to blasting then.
From my chat, babies are great because they stay crunchy in milk.
Wow! You need to report that person to the FBI. That's all I'm saying.
They're already watching.
They're already watching. They're enjoying it.
It's the NSA you have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Soviet Riot. All right, so we are... Hey, thank you very much, Felis.
I don't want to put on that year.
Almost on that year.
Woo!
All right, so temple subfloor number 1.
Yes. Light
I
spell
need...
on Tammara's head.
So I need to move you guys down here.
Biggest light spell ever.
Mhm.
I need to put your characters on the board.
And make sure your
So-
dynamic lighting works.
You might want to make a
Should,
preemptive,
hopefully.
flaming sphere, just FYI.
Oh, I didn't do this map. Wait, did I do this map?
No.
Yes, I did. I think I set up all the lines for this map.
No, you did not.
Oh, I didn't? I thought I
This
remembered
map
doing
was
this one.
This map was completely custom done by me over the course of a couple of weeks.
Well, aren't you fancy? You did the thing.
I actually did the thing.
What's up?
Now then, here's the fun bit. Felis,
Uh-huh.
Did I do it the correct way? Is the question.
Yeah.
dynamic lighting, since I'm bad at doing this part.
What about it? It looks right so far.
Okay, yeah, they're already set up for vision, but not
Tokens, you mean?
not night vision. Yeah.
Yeah, our tokens are already set up for that. I have to remove them from the sheet and then tweak them and then re-add them to the sheet. But after that, when you drag them on, they do the thing.
No, I took them from the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, new key is already set up, so we should be good.
Well, they
I
have new
can't
things for the night vision.
I can't see a single thing.
Yep, that's because you have no light. I am going to give you. So you are literally putting it on the back of Tammara's head.
Tammara's wearing some kind of headgear, I thought, so I was putting it on the headgear.
Okay.
Technically has a helmet
Are
on.
you giving Tammara a halo?
Yes. Let's go with the
what-
halo.
What do you see right now, Nudki?
I see to about here, very small sliver.
I can't see what here is.
Okay.
Do you see past the hallway?
Okay, there we go. Okay, so if I do this, what changes?
I got a bit dimmer.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
All right. Token emits light, bright light, and low light. Do I have to turn both of these off, or just the total light?
What are you looking at right now? Because I just modified Tammara's token, so.
Oh.
Token emits light.
Why have we
You
not
already
talked so
did it.
long?
Well, thank you very much. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
that
not.
means I erased what you did.
We erased what each other did. So I'm going to get out of that token, and you go ahead and do it, please.
Okay, what is the distance on light?
30 feet. Or 20 feet.
The
It's
20 feet
10,
bright,
isn't it?
20 feet dim, or 10 and 10?
Let's see if I wrote all the details down. .20-foot radius.
For an additional 20 feet by one step. Okay, so it's 20 and 20. Okay. What I was doing, Tatter, was toggling the nocturnal vision on Nudki and Tammara.
Okay, but we also need the
The
emits
light's been
light
applied
on
to
tomorrow.
Tammara.
Okay,
Light's been applied.
cool. Alrighty.
Okay.
So, with that done, Tobias, can you now see?
I can see. One question before we start,
Fantastic.
Tatters. Are we considered fully rested at our level 8 abilities right now so that we would have our new spells?
You see, that is the rub. Do you guys want to fully rest, risk another day, and come down here refreshed? Or do you want to try to gun it through this labyrinth and try to spend your spells sparingly?
Well, that's the other rub, is that I don't remember what we completely used. I know we used 8 comprehend languages from Villis, I think. But anything else, I don't remember
We
anything
had-
else we used.
We had literally just rested before we went to talk to the Cyclopses. So we should have everything except one comprehend languages.
Right.
Okay.
So now it's up to you. Do we have our
I will
extra
say
levels
yes.
or
You
not?
have your 8th level stuff.
Cool.
You would
Yay.
have gotten 8th level on rest.
Good, because that might come up.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, as you guys enter down here, and now that there is light emitting off the back of your Gnoll's head, you see scrawled on the walls crude drawings that look like attempted outlines of a map of the area. Most of them are scratched out. One has a circle in it. And I need a perception check, please.
We can do that.
I suppose we can do that.
I mean, it might not be any good, but we can do that.
All
yeah,
the
mine-
last rolls. that
mine's no
don't
good.
ever-
I'd love to do it if my sheet loaded. Come on.
So,
There we go.
as you guys are looking at all the different iterations of the labyrinth, it seems that the circle is around a room beyond the room that you guys are currently looking at. And also, it signifies that there is something up with the room ahead of you. You're not quite sure what. If I could please get Zira to roll a secondary perception. And you can use detect traps on this.
Fuck yeah.
Zira, by looking at the map and looking how it's oriented, you figure that they're trying to tell you that there are traps in the next room.
Hmm.
All right. Well, break out the lockpicks, boys.
Also, we got
So,
distracted, but we actually didn't do anything about this phylactery. You gotta make a decision on that.
We
You
said
guys said
blast
that-
it and destroy it.
Yeah, you're
Oh, we
gonna
didn't.
blast it and destroy it, and
We didn't
I
roll
did
for it or
get
anything.
the- I'm not gonna make you roll for it because
Oh.
if Vi
It would just
is
be a
using-
matter of blast, 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 blast until it breaks.
Yeah. If Vi is going to use the Eldritch Blast thing, or if Tammara is going to use the 9-ring broadsword, either way, the thing is dead.
Yeah.
It's just
Grenade.
gone.
It just
many-
depends
Match
on
it
how
with
many hits.
Tootsie.
Yeah, how many licks does it take to get the center of that Tootsie Pop?
0, don't do it.
Yes, here, don't lick it.
Yeah, don't lick the possible Eldritch entity.
Oh.
But it's fun.
That means if we do fight the thing and you do manage to hack a piece of it off, don't eat it.
Actually, if it's a crystal,
Don't eat the lizard or don't eat the crystal.
Don't eat the Eldritch world-ending calamity abomination we're going to go use the ritual on.
considering
I'm
it
not
was a
afraid I don't eat
crystal,
the
is there a possibility we could sell what remains?
No, because it'd probably be tainted.
The act of shattering the phylactery is going to destroy the crystal entirely. You will have basically fragments of a crystal, and you know what? I'll give it to you. You guys have diamond dust after it.
I would maybe
I
be
mean-
you could maybe be creative and say it may be able to enhance a necromantic spell.
You can also put down shattered soul crystal. If a soul crystal is a component for a spell that you need to use, then you can use those shattered remains for a one-time use.
Okay.
Could also sell it
Interesting.
back to the guy who likes phylacteries.
Yeah, maybe he'd want to buy that.
Maybe.
Or we purify it in fire.
Yeah.
I'm going to test something really quick for mechanics' sake. So this isn't actually Vitalis moving in here. I'm just wanting to see what happens. Drax, can
Give
you
us a
send me
spirit.
another picture?
And my act of deafening real quick so that I could
And Felix is
so that I
testing
could
it.
say hi to my chat accidentally made me reload the page. So,
Oops.
Vi, you were heading up?
No.
Testing.
I am testing the function of the nocturnal vision.
Okay.
I'm the guinea pig.
Yeah, is that easier to see me now?
Eh? I'll send another image.
Okay.
Not much of a change.
Okay, and then last test.
Much better.
But am I still in black and white, or...
Well, considering.
Oh, wait, does it
we're-
make it black and white? That's neat.
Oh, that's broken. That's still broken. Like, if you look at the first screenshot you sent me,
Uh-huh.
it was a gradual progression into gray.
Yeah.
Oh, that was before we set the light on you. Or on Tammara, that's why. Okay, so that's correct then. I might as well just leave it as transparent, because it is making everything monochrome. Okay. Yeah, the nocturnal vision thing is a new feature of Roll20. It's supposed to emulate how 2nd edition Pathfinder and D&D 5 do dark vision. But what I'm more interested in is the fact that it supposedly makes everything monochrome. Apparently it does, so.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh.
So supposedly there are traps in the next room, and Zero is going to go look for them.
Move carefully.
Do you have trap sense? I forget.
I do.
Actually gonna do that.
Okay.
Hey, Tatters, you should write a note on this page. Remember to expand hallways.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I already have a mental note.
bet you
Because
could've
these
just
are
grabbed-
meant to be hallways meant for Cyclops,
Right.
but
You
Yeah,
could just
I'm
grab
dumb.
the corner and drag it, and like make it 3 times bigger. Done.
Or make the tokens half size.
So the layout of this dungeon, did you use a mall for it?
I did not. I did not. All right, Zira, something tingles on the back of your neck. You're pretty sure something is here that is not what it seems.
Oh boy. Tammara, I'm gonna need you to come up to the doorway, but not beyond it.
Okay.
Because light.
Because light.
Alright, percept the room.
You are perceiving the room. And you perceive the room very well.
And you get a bonus for trap sense, right?
Yeah, I think it's 4 now, because we're level 8.
Double check that, please.
I am working on it.
Actually, you don't even need to double check. You passed the perception check. So, as you look around the room, you notice 4 squares. Send that to the map layer. Send that to the map layer.
Nobody
And-
panic. I'm just fixing Tammara's token.
These
Good
squares indicate are indicated rather by upturned tiles, just barely turned, and it looks like the triggers are in the center of each square. but the whole thing drops out.
Delightful.
So I need a disable check from you.
I mean, there's also a thought there that, like,
Eldritch
this
Blast?
is still
That-
meant to keep people out. Is it even worth disabling something that's just the floor gonna fall out from under people, or should we just carry on?
I want to put out that usually if you have traps that are off the path, there's something to make you step off the path. Be it another trap, or there's got to be something that makes you want to step that way. So otherwise,
true.
otherwise they're going to be pretty useless traps because there's no reason why you wouldn't walk straight down the middle if you knew the 4 traps were there.
Even if you didn't know the trap.
But who's to say you know the traps are there?
Right, but still, if I was making any kind of kill room, I would want to make it so that things are doubled up a little bit in some way.
Overlap your traps.
About how long are you guys standing here deliberating this? Just out of curiosity.
Oh my god, Tatter.
Probably not long, but
2 or 3 minutes, maybe.
2 or 3 minutes?
It's going to take 0 while to disable traps, by the way.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we'll start disabling them. If I can disable them in a way that I can reactivate them as we're leaving, that's a bonus, but otherwise just...
I'm
take it
actually
down.
going to switch back to user view really quick, because
Wow.
Oh, so you
the
saw that roll.
threes continue.
I heard the roll go off, and I'm like, oh wait, that's GM rolls. I should probably switch.
Make sure
disable device
there's no temptations.
15.
That's not good.
It is not disabled. You don't trip it, but it is not disabled.
Don't forget that you could take a 10, or even take a 20.
That's a very good point. Taking 10 and being careful might be a good idea, but we are on a timer.
Taking a 10 means that you're quick, but you're not, like, taking every amount of time you can. Taking a 20 means you are actually sitting there for 20 minutes on each trap to disable.
Or longer. It's 20 times longer, I believe, whatever the disable traps thing is. So,
I mean, taking a 10 would give us 22s, so that would probably be sufficient.
You're pretty sure that taking a 10 is plenty.
depending on what the difficulty of the device is, a 20 would be anywhere from 40 to 160 rounds. So that's 40 minutes to 160 minutes, something like that. Because they're not combat rounds. They're
Pull out the snacks.
yeah, exactly. But if you fail by 5 or more, you're supposed to trigger it pretty much.
Yep. If you fail by 5 or more, the trap does trigger, which is why most GMs will not let you take a 20 on traps, even if they're just simple traps. Because there is a
chance of failure. There's a reason for it.
Yeah, there's a chance of failure. But I will allow you to take a 10. And taking a 10 is, in fact, plenty. So rather than taking 20 minutes on each trap, you take 20 minutes to clear the whole room.
Which, that's fine.
As you look underneath the workings of the traps, though, you notice there's a spike pit under there. And it's a rather nasty looking one.
Oh, lovely.
Big spiky boy.
Well,
big
come
spiky
back
boy.
and turn that on again later.
Yeah, and you haven't destroyed the traps either. So if you do want to turn them back on, it's a simple matter of just taking a 10 again to do so.
Or is it like a tilting floor or something?
Yep.
Okay.
The only
at that
stable
point-
part of these traps is in the very center.
Well, I thought you said the trigger was in the center.
Yep.
So it leaves you on a post in the middle of a spike trap.
Yep.
Wing. Huh. How's that tilt though? Does it leaves you unopposed in the middle?
It. I didn't completely think this through. Okay.
All right.
Like,
all right.
I'm
Stop
rolling
disassembling
with
the
ideas.
dungeon.
It's okay. You could have said it was they were like floor tiles that broke away and fell down in. That's perfectly fine, but that's not a resettable trap. On the other hand,
I
Yeah.
mean, if it's just basically a hatch that drops away, then that works too.
right? But that
So
would
the
just leave
idea that I
trigger-
had, the idea that I had here, was similar to a hatch, but it's in the center. So in the center of each one, you have this post that's coming out of the pit, and it fans out the 4 tiles. But the moment you step on one of those, there's any pressure applied to them, shoop, you go underneath.
Fun.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Anyhow, so you had disabled these. Congratulations.
Is there anything in them?
No, there does not appear to be anything in them. This is mostly just to stop people from getting further into the labyrinth.
Okay. Should I throw another perception on the room, or did that catch it?
I would definitely throw another perception on the room.
If you want to, you may.
That's a good one.
So, as you look around the room, it does not appear that there is anything else special about this room. There are murals on the walls again, mostly depicting the clan trying to venerate their god to keep the monster at bay. However, most of these murals have been desecrated.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right.
What I would have done here is I would have hung right down the center bit these swinging logs that swing from left to right that either force you to dodge to the left or to the right to get out of
Well,
the way.
The plan was that you guys would check out this room, but you have a rogue, well, you have an assassin that has trap sense. So the moment the assassin stepped in, they went, wait, there's something not right here, which gave you guys the ability to actually look around the room for traps rather than just investigating the room, which would have set them off.
Okay, so what you need to do for future parties is put like statues in the corners or something to make them want to go over there.
That's fair.
Or like not necessarily in the corner, but like right in the middles here. You know, over here
Ooh, you know what?
and over here.
You know what? Do braziers in the center of each pillar.
Or something like that. Yep.
Bonus points. Make the tiles in the middle cross section just have a spring loaded on one side, so they just dump you into the pitfall trap.
Oh!
Like Fortnite.
Thank you, Tim. Tim has just reminded me that we have a couple of companions that need to be here.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Also, while Zira is disabling these, I'm casting Magic Vestment onto Tobias.
Well,
That's a
thanks.
+2 armor bonus.
Ranger, hello, good to see you.
For 8
guys,
hours.
I actually have to use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna run. But
That's allowed.
the
Is it
room
me?
in front of you, the corridor to your left, the corridor to your right are all open. To the right, however, you hear some kind of battle going on.
Oh.
A lot of
fun.
grunting, a lot of swords clashing, a lot of flesh smacking upon flesh.
Are you serious? That's how you're gonna describe it?
Okay.
We're not doing phrasing here?
Sounds like a party.
Uh,
We should get in on that.
We're very familiar with that sound because of Nuki's Black Tentacle spell. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Anyway, I will be
It's
right
less
back.
like
I'm
a
using
battle
the
and more
restroom.
like a fucking.
Orgy.
It-
Yeah.
I know.
Is
I know.
Arthur's
I did that on
vision
purpose.
kind of messed up?
Totally on purpose.
What do you mean by Arthur's vision? What? Or Artemis or Arthur? Wait, which one?
I know Artemis is messed up. I'm wondering if Arthur is as well.
That's
Because
interesting.
Things got very bright when Artemis joined them.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm gonna go back to GM because I'm guessing Artemis has the wrong settings, and Arthur may have as well.
Just figured I'd ask while she's, doing her break. Speaking of breaks, I'm going to take one myself. Correct.
And I was gonna ask Tammara and Tobias, sort of again
Yeah.
while we're waiting. Do we have a plan for what we're gonna tell Bonefist when we get back? Because my general thought was, your guys didn't even make it to the temple because there's giant snakes and rocks in the mountains, and the temple was mostly picked clean.
Or we can tell them that there's a tribe of hobgoblins that murdered all your crew.
True.
Blame it on the hobgoblins.
That could
No.
also start more of a fight, though.
We got to tell him the truth because he'll probably have someone use Zone of Truth on us. So you cannot say a lie. So whatever way you want to obfuscate, or bend the truth, but you cannot tell a lie with whatever words you use. So it has to be
And-
factually true.
Well, Zira's not big on lying in the first place, so in this case, it's kind of true. Temple was picked clean. Your guys probably didn't make it because of giant snakes and giant birds.
Those are all
Hydrate.
factually true things. We could say we never saw any signs of his previous parties. Not that we knew anything to look for in the first place, right? Because I don't think he told us what kind of gear they wore, who they were.
I mean, honestly, like, he asked for a portion of the riches, so I figure we just give him some of the loot we got from the critters alongside the map to the rock's nest, and presumably he can handle
Maybe
the rest of
that'll-
that.
Maybe that'll be enough. But the only thing to snag that is this 9-ring broadsword is so far the tastiest item of everything.
True.
it is literally like a 200,000 gold piece item.
Yeah, we'll see what else we get down here.
Right.
And though, I mean, really, which one of us uses a 9-ring broadsword?
If I wasn't a cleric, I would change my whole approach around this one weapon.
Problem is, I'm already oriented around this S stock, so I'm 8th level now, so my crit starts at 14. So I
Alternatively,
think the stock's better.
if we present him with this weapon and say, have somebody appraise this and use magic, that basically is
That item
straight up,
itself would be
here,
enough for him.
you take
That,
the main piece, we get the rest.
yeah, that would probably satisfy them as it is. But like I said, I would change midstream whatever I was working a build for to use this particular weapon. You can't get much better
Mhm.
at the moment.
Anyhow,
Drax, if things look like they're being blown out with light, refresh. Apparently it's just a bug with the dynamic lighting system.
I think Drax got up too.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
oh, so we're waiting on Tim.
Yeah,
Yep.
same thing for everyone else. Especially GMs, if it seems like something like the vision is really blown out, just refresh the page.
And to catch Tatter up to speed, we were discussing what we're going to tell Bonefist when we get back.
Yeah. I gathered.
Did you miss a wall?
Did I miss a wall?
I think you missed a wall.
Where?
I'm looking through it right now.
No. No, those are statues ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait until I get to hit something. Oh, and because Felis forgot, I'm gonna remember now to point out to everyone else. We got our second ability score bonus this level.
Yep, I already put mine in.
Yep.
Good.
Sadly, it went to wisdom, so
Yep, mine
Didn't
went
cha-
to charisma, so I didn't get anything.
it didn't really change much for me. I mean, I went from a 19 to a 20, but that doesn't, other than changing saving throws for and against, it doesn't really do much for me.
It's notable
a
for
little
me
bit
'cause now
stronger.
I have a strength of 20.
Which is nice.
I have an 18 now.
I'm a bit charismatic.
Yep,
Not
Teps,
truly, but
I would totally
Usually.
put at least one other trap in this room to try to make people.
She did
Jump in
ask
here.
how long we're taking, so that might have pushed us into a trap.
Jump
Mm.
us into a pit.
Because there is another thing that I'm doing with this dungeon that I don't really do with others. Wandering monsters.
Right?
Ooh,
Right? No, that's a good thing, especially if you have trap rooms. A bunch of monsters coming in the room could be bad for us or bad for them.
Anyway, Tim's back. Are we gonna check this battle out first?
Which was what, off to the right, which is south of us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Zira first.
All right, Zira,
Except I need
are
light.
you checking out the battle quietly, or are you just running in there to see what's going on?
I am going to use my better judgment if I could figure out where stealth is on this list again. There we go.
All right, and is Tammara following you for light?
I can't do it quietly, so
Sorry
so
about
either
that.
has to go in without
need
light, or
I need to be able to see, and your helmet's convenient for many reasons. I want to stay next to you, so
oh, it's not the
I
light that
mean,
doesn't make me quiet. It's my armor and
I
shield.
can see the edge of something over here.
So, Zira, as you look into here, you see two hulking critters clashing with each other, cleaving parts of flesh off of each other and seeming completely unfazed.
Oh,
It appears to be more Cyclops, but there is something fetid about them.
Oh, so we've got Nurgle
Yeah, I
demons.
don't
Got
think
it.
zombie cyclops.
see
I'm
one.
reloading because I just noticed that Artemis was washed out.
Good
Yep.
thought.
It's just weird lighting stuff. If you notice that things seem too bright, Drax, refresh your page.
Jesus. Fucking
How are the
Christ.
versions like?
Why are so many
Because,
of my
you know,
rolls 2s and 3s?
So
At
that
least
was
your
a
stealth roll wasn't.
12 on knowledge engineering. So, Zira, you know that they're Cyclops,
Thanks.
but as far as what is going on with them, you're not entirely sure. I will tell you that you do notice that they are both swinging around scimitars, and the scimitars look like they have been eaten away by decades, possibly even centuries of wear.
Alright, well, I'm going to back up a little bit.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Okay.
Come on, get out of the way. Fire torpedo 1.
So you're just gonna let your earthen ball tumble down?
Uh-huh. So it's gonna go do 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 to here on the first round.
Unriled. Okay.
All right, and that does make a lot of noise. So
Oh, I'm sure it is, but they're not gonna be able to get by it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but there's two other directions.
Right.
There's
But
eight
I
of
get to
us.
shoot 2 of them. I get 2 at level 8. So I could shoot another one in another direction.
anyhow, so You toss out your earthen ball. I need you to roll it, please. That is just damage, correct? Because they aren't going to get out of the way.
Well, it's moving to this
It's a reflex
square
save, so.
on the first turn. And then, yes, there's going to be a reflex save for that guy.
Reflex.
Here.
Alrighty.
Here, let me roll it. And then if there's one behind him or something, it's a 16.
Tobias's earthen balls. I hate the name.
Yep. He loves playing with his balls. They're pretty
Ooh,
dirty,
that's-
though.
Yeah. I mean,
Bowling.
he is
And
letting
then-
his balls out, just saying.
Then Tatters, I'm going to send one in the opposite direction too, just, shits and giggles.
Oh! He does dodge out of the way.
Oh,
Whoa.
pretty fast for a zombie cyclops.
He has
Good
a pretty
evening,
good...
gentlemen. Have you seen my balls?
So you're tossing it down the north tunnel as well?
Yep, one down that way.
That seems
Well,
like such a
we'll
waste, but okay.
see what happens. But for the time being, nothing has happened.
Well, now you got to put my ball on the screen because it's still going to keep going next turn.
Mm-hmm. I gotta put one of your balls on the screen. I'll go ahead and do that.
You got to put both balls on the screen. Because you got to keep track, what
Now,
happens?
here's the weird
It's difficult
thing.
terrain right here next round. That's
Why
what's
is
going to happen.
Tobias white, but his balls are brown?
Oh!
Come on now.
Wow.
They're not brown, they're
That's-
gray.
Eh.
That's potentially more concerning.
I don't like these questions.
And why is it...
Plus flag on your screen, right, Tatters?
Oh yeah, we're mature on this stream.
Okay.
Good.
Torpedo run is running hot, steady, and normal.
No, it starts out medium, right?
Starts out medium. Next turn it'll turn to large, and then if there's a turn after that, it'll turn to huge.
Wait,
Mhm.
if that passage north is... Does that mean it would just impact the sidewalls and stop?
I don't know how far it goes. I can only see 30 feet, so that's as far as I can see is right what the arrow is right now. So I have no idea what's going to happen with the second one.
Yeah,
But I get two of them.
It continues as a narrow hallway, so we'll see.
We will see.
Alrighty, so you have tossed out your earthen balls,
And it's loud, so it's probably initiative.
and you need to roll initiatives, yes.
Hey, let's see if the trend continues. Yep.
Which one?
Hopefully not. Yeah, it did.
I'm really rolling in that 25% tonight.
Good thing I get to roll
Oh
twice.
God!
Let's.
Oh, I forgot to click on my character.
Hey.
Tammara, for some reason, didn't update. It looks like, I think the rest of you did.
Mara did.
No, nobody
Oh,
did.
Nobody did. I rolled a 7. You'll have to
Yeah, it
put
only
in.
updates it the first time. So you'd have to set it to 12 manually.
Are you guys actually seeing the... Oh, derp!
I clicked the wrong token.
It actually used to update
But I
on
did
the
click a token.
second roll.
You did. At least you clicked a token. I totally forgot to click a token.
Good job.
By the way, we should probably get away from these pits, but maybe we want to keep them in front of us. I don't know.
I mean, if they're large creatures, then they're gonna have a hard time coming through here.
Exactly.
All right. So, make sure I have everybody in here. Tobias, you said you did not roll, so that's why
Yeah,
that's
I rolled
screwy.
I rolled a 7, so you had to put that in for me.
Or yeah, you did not click on your token. That's why that's screwy. Nude Kier.
Yeah.
I think I might have deleted yours by accident. Sorry about that. Or no, did you say you clicked on the wrong token?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's why. Alright, so I got all 5 of you, 7, 9, 12, 27, and 15. And then I've got these guys.
Yeah, my new hard drive is on the way.
Yay!
Yay, I guess.
It's
Do
it's a 2 terabyte SSD.
Ooh, solid states are good.
Oh yeah.
Very.
So, Vi, you are up first.
Hey. Can't see shit, Captain.
Isn't that
Eh, I
fun?
I mean, that's gonna be a running theme.
I mean, Tammara's your captain, so talk to her.
So when are you taking off, Captain?
You would like Tammara to take off, wouldn't you?
Not going there, but I wouldn't complain. Yes.
Let's do this. So we can just 5-foot step over here. Because I assume we don't want to step in the orange areas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fall would not be fun, and then landing on the spikes would not be fun.
But now that you are in combat, actually no, you disabled all the traps.
Yep.
So technically, they can't
They won't.
like fall out under you.
I mean, if you're going to tell me that they'd fall out under me, then I'd just use spider climb.
Mhm.
Then the trap door goes down, and she just kind of goes flip
Yeah.
horizontal.
Go down with it, yeah.
Yeah, just still sticking to it.
Just, huh? Well then.
Well, okay.
Putting that on Tammara.
Ooh. Full strength.
Yep.
Ooh,
Why Tammara?
fancy.
Because she's the closest one that does melee stuff.
Oh, so effectively because you can reach.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a touch spell. I can't do it on you.
It's
You're over
possible
there.
things are going to come from the other directions anyway. I have to split
Yep.
up.
Well, hopefully I've deterred both of these directions for a round or so.
Yep. Hopefully.
Knowing our luck, they're all in the other cord.
I still got another one of these spells.
I also have a new spell that's nice for a situation like this.
So yeah, you get a +4 to your strength for 8 minutes, which should be more than long enough for this.
Thank you.
I guess that's it.
Oh, Tatters, I got a question for you here.
Yes, dear.
My group used to home rule that the old version of Bowl of Strength and Isles Wisdom, all that, you rolled the D4 +1, and that version was 1 hour per level. We like to be able to interchange those. What do you think? You can either do this one that gives you 4 straight for 1 minute a level, or you could do the old one that's random for hours a level. What do you think?
Because we're trying to do this for posterity, I'm going to go with book. So
Let's go with the
1 minute
standard
per
version.
level.
That's fine, but maybe if we play a non,
Yeah. If we're just like, if this game gets done and we decide to run it again, then yeah, sure, we can do homebrew and stuff. but I am trying to keep to book for the sake of
Yep.
seeing how everything
That's fine.
Gotta make sure it's
lands
balanced.
out. Yeah, exactly.
So that was weird. They actually handed the package to me.
Ah,
That is very strange.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm hard drive. I'm back.
Welcome back. So, Vi, you are just taking a 5-foot step back, and doing
I did
bull
full
strength.
strength
Okay.
on Tammara, yeah.
All right. So next up, Cyclops Ghoul.
Oh, it's
Which
a
one?
Cyclops ghoul.
Uh-huh.
That's wonderful. And it's fighting another Cyclops ghoul, I think what I heard.
Uh-huh.
That's weird, but okay. I understand why. Probably they're probably hungry, and since the only other thing to eat is a fellow, they'll just, whoever wins eats.
Yep. Essentially.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
How does
So he's
piercing
gonna-
damage affect ghouls?
He's gonna try to start squeezing in here.
How does
Actually,
what
no.
do what?
Piercing affect ghouls.
These
Oh.
are all technically 10-foot corridors, so he does not have to squeeze. Because I was just dumb and went, oh, I'm gonna draw it.
He's stepping into the
normal
square that
size.
my ball is in, though.
He's stepping
Ghoul
past that.
has the... It's basically the zombie template or whatever, isn't it? So,
Yep.
bludgeoning doesn't work very well, slashing and piercing does.
Good.
And skeletons are the other way around. You want to hit them with bludgeoning.
Should we shrink our tokens half size and shrink their tokens half size?
That could be amusing.
Could do, but don't need to. I'm
Version 2
just gonna
chatters
go.
will just make it 3 times bigger.
We'll just
Yeah.
fix it later, yeah.
So for those watching in either Lance's chat or mine, yeah, I accidentally just made the dungeon normal sized when it's supposed to be a dungeon meant for large creatures.
So actually, your ball should be in a different spot, right?
Oh,
Because only
fuck,
went
you're
half
right.
as far as it.
You right.
Is it if it's supposed to be 3 times bigger? It should be only a third as far. But yeah,
Yeah, so it should be like here. This is all just. You know what? No, we're just gonna have him squeezing.
Or you could shrink our tokens and we'd be fine.
It's
No, 'cause
not really
then
gonna
I-
work that way.
Because
really
then
not
we would
gonna
have
work.
to also change
Each square
what
would have to be
the
equivalent
squares
to.
were. Yeah.
Yep. It just no.
So
She
for
can,
now, we're just going to use it as if this was the size of the dungeon, but in the next
Okay.
iteration, it's going to be 3 times bigger.
Okay.
And when you start working on the second floor on Tuesday, you can keep that in mind.
Eh,
Oh! Interesting. Ghouls do not actually have bludgeoning
Undead traits.
resistance.
They shouldn't really have too much undead traits either.
They have undead traits.
They're technically like the living, the actual living undead.
Yeah, they have undead traits, but they don't seem to have any issues with bludgeoning damage. So... yeah, okay. They are immune to bleed, though, so... and immune to damage to physical ability scores.
yeah, these guys are essentially just really big ghouls.
Which can be really, really bad.
Yep.
Though thankfully it's wielding a weapon, it's not that bad with a weapon.
Well, assuming.
I'm just saying, I would rather get hit by a giant scimitar than being claw bite and have 3 chances of being paralyzed.
Okay, that's fair.
No, he's just gonna smack you with a scimitar and then bite. Anyway, so once he's actually no, Zira, you are still in stealth, right?
Technically,
Okay. Roll another stealth check at a negative this time because now you are in light and
It
they are
should be-
paying attention.
It should actually be the other way around, Titus. You should be rolling a perception check with the bonus.
With a bonus. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. That makes more sense.
Taking whatever Zira's previous one was, which was a 29.
Am
But
I
she should
thinking
get-
differently between D&D and Pathfinder? Because according to Pathfinder, zombies have DR slashing.
Yes, but ghouls aren't zombies.
I know, I'm just looking at the various types.
I think they're looking up to see if ghouls were had the same benefits as zombies, and then seeing that zombies don't have bludgeoning, they have DR slashing instead
Yeah.
Yeah, in regular D&D, zombies had vulnerability to slashing.
Okay, so it wasn't bludgeoning. Okay.
interesting.
Skeletons were piercing.
Skeletons, yeah. Well, skeletons were bludgeoning.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They took less damage from piercing and slashing, but not bludgeoning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyhow, so he does not
So
see
yeah,
you.
stab away.
And for this round, let's see, he moved 20 feet. Yeah, that's as far as he can move for this round. So, Nudki, you're up. You
Oh,
see a
fuck.
big critter trying to come in through the passageway there.
Too big for created to, be good. What do you do again?
Say again, Nuki.
Oh, just looking at my new thing to see if it'll actually be good.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, you guys didn't roll very well on your dungeoneering checks, so you're not quite sure how to take on this beastie.
Yeah.
Well, I was the only one who rolled engineering.
Yeah, other people could try if they have at least a couple of points in that.
I don't have any points in dungeoneering, but
Have a point.
yeah. Ghouls and fire, yes or no?
Yes,
Probably.
always yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try a thing.
Okay.
I'm sure I have. Oh, good, I have 3.
Burning undead is almost always a good idea.
Almost always a good idea. Except for when they try to hug you after you burn them, and then
Yeah.
Let's make things a little bit rough.
Oh no!
Oh, damn.
Oh no! This is bad.
For
Oh,
them.
Depending on where he centered it.
So where is this going?
Let's see, it's a 20-foot radius. Let's.
And your
Yeah,
line of
yeah.
sight only goes so far.
Huh?
Said your line of sight only goes so far.
My
I'm actually gonna
footstep.
snap it to your corner here.
Yeah.
Yes. So the best you could do is what, like right here, somewhere right in there.
Oh, I've got dark vision.
Right. But seeing from where you are, you can only
The
see so far
best-
down the corner.
The best spot would actually be the spot that I'm pointing at right now.
Yeah.
Literally
That
just that
seems a
back
little
corner.
close to
Anywhere
zero
else,
there.
it would be intersecting this corner.
Oh. Yeah, it seems a little close to
If you
zero.
move
There's
one
a
more
20
square,
foot radius.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, actually, the bad part is it's a 20-foot radius burst, so it's gonna fill.
yeah, it's not going to hit Zira. Is the point there? Because it's a burst, it's gonna
Go in a straight
Yeah.
line.
go that way basically. So it's gonna end at about there.
It's very bad for them.
Bad for them, not for us.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna send it then.
All right, so you are sending it on that back corner.
Yep.
Boom.
As long as Zira is good, or can,
It's gonna
reflect out of
use
the
a
way.
token for this.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go bathe in the lava.
It does depend on how creative DMs want to get with what a burst does.
Burst for me splashes on every surface within that area.
Right, but like if the area is constrained in some way, does the overflow go in the directions it can?
If an explosion occurred down a hallway, it would travel mostly down the hallway.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't enter the side rooms unless it was, large enough to consume said side rooms in the
Yes.
first place.
Well, what I'm saying is that
A little bit more,
normally
Tatter.
it would go both this way and this way.
Yeah.
Since it can't, it should go more this way
Ah,
and this way. My interpretation of burst doesn't necessarily
you're-
mean it's anybody else's interpretation of burst.
Wait,
If you're using that
No,
token,
radius-
you're gonna have to double the size.
I'm also not liking this token as much as I thought I would. Um,
I was just gonna draw it personally.
yeah, just draw it. Fuck it.
Yeah, or shade it in with a scribble. Yeah.
Here's what I was gonna do.
Do a
So that
little
was like,
red color and then
oops. Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
that far square right there is also 20, but it's gonna clip.
Yeah,
So
it
it would
clips.
go
So
up to
anything
there.
that it clips on is blocked.
Yeah. So what I was thinking was something like this. We go.
I'm causing problems.
Little bit.
But also behind it too.
Yep. Shit. It didn't actually fill in correctly.
But that back corner will blossom out.
Yeah. So I'm
Into
gonna
the-
go. It was up to there, I believe, and then
yep. See, Tim
There.
using burst spells in corridors can be good and bad.
there.
Well, as long as you guys stay where you are, you're fine.
Exactly.
I can't see what else is out there though.
Go ahead and pop GM view.
Tim, you're going to be doing 4d6 points of fire damage to anything that touches.
I like it.
And then they have to worry about traversing that crap.
Yes. Yes, they do.
So reflex +4 versus your DC at 15.
The guy that's squeezing in the corner might not get a +4 anymore.
No, he gets actually his dex is completely negated. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, he has very little chance of dodging this.
You know what? He doesn't get a DC, I think. So it's
He
just
should get he should get a roll, but it should be maybe a minus, like a big minus.
yeah. I'm just gonna invert his roll. So that's 4. He does not dodge. The other guy doesn't dodge either.
Good. Nice job.
4d6, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they both take the same damage, correct?
I would apply the same damage to both of them. Yes.
Making sure. That's nasty. But
Oh,
you
it's
put
not
it
done
on the
yet.
token layer.
Yeah, I was about to move it to the back layer. Yeah, I think that's as close as we're gonna get it.
And it also entangles them, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It
Yeah,
also
that's-
turns it into slippery, sharp obsidian ground that
Close enough. Oh, there we go.
yeah, lots of fun stuff with a spell.
You helped Tim put this on his sheet, didn't you?
I
Yeah.
just mentioned it. I said since we're like going the control route with this party, we should do as many spells that can hinder and fuck up things as possible, and he liked this one.
I mean, it's more fire, so I'm not surprised.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It was actually a choice of 3 different spells, and actually rolled to choose which one.
Obsidian Flow is a very good spell. I actually
So hey Tim,
enjoy it.
Yeah.
you have traded Fireball for Fire Floor.
I noticed that too.
Not wrong.
That's definitely not wrong. The only sad thing is
And a
that
stretch
part only
goal,
lasts
okay.
1 round. I think it should be more, but
However, it still leaves it on the ground
yes,
for quite a while, doesn't it?
yes. It's a very long lasting secondary portion of that spell, like over an hour.
Mm-hmm. Monster is good, thank you. So Nutki, are you moving at all? Is Artemis doing anything?
Don't run on the glass.
Artemis
Yeah,
knows better. It's Artemis knows better than to do anything while Nuki's cackling.
Accurate.
I'm just gonna step
I would
to-
give Nuki a high five, but they're a little too far away. Oh, no, now they're not.
That's where you just mage hand a high five.
There we go.
Yes.
You guys are nerds. Alright, so the other guy is gonna try to break free. What is the DC for breaking free?
Technically, I
Spell
don't think
saving
there
throw.
is one.
It's the spell saving throw to escape artist or strength. So 15.
Yes, yes.
And they don't have escape artist, so he's going to strength.
Did you roll the reflex for the initial thing as well?
He did.
I did. Yeah,
They both failed.
they both failed.
Oh, okay. That's what those rolls are. Got it.
A 4 and a 6.
Shit, do I have the... I don't. Damn.
Gotta love save or suck spells.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
spells that are not, save or nothing. At least this one is like. There's still shit to deal with even if you save.
Real quick, I am throwing this together.
You should
Yeah, it's
just
like
roll the
my,
d20.
It's
If
like
it
my
flat,
Hungering Shadows.
yeah.
Same shit. Yeah, you can keep dodging, but good luck.
Yeah, if it
Okay.
flat out beats it, then you don't gotta worry. If it doesn't beat it, then do they have better than a +7?
No, I don't think they do. So...
Do they have like over a 22 strength? No, 24 strength.
Yeah, so I... fuck you guys.
Yeah, considering we're running such a crowd control heavy party, you should be prepared for this shit. You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, they have a strength +6, so no, that does not beat.
The 8 doesn't. Yeah, the 8 doesn't beat it.
So he's just sitting there, upset,
Is he in line with the
Tammara.
ball that's gonna come? Because I can't see the second guy.
He is directly to the left of the ball, so yes, it's going to pinch his leg.
As it grows on the next turn. Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
I'll take a 5-foot step there. And then I don't think there's enough crowd control going on, so I'm gonna do this.
Oh
Well,
no!
all right then.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna do it in a 20-foot
I was considering that one.
circle.
Oh god, this is great.
Doing it in a 20-foot circle.
Let's see.
You should just do it in a line straight down the corridor.
Raise of 5 feet per 2 levels. Well, there might be things coming down the other ways. This will cut off all the corridors.
I get what you're saying. You're gonna do it around our whole party.
Yeah.
I gotcha. So it's pretty much gonna fill this room in a ring of fire.
Yeah, it'll go to this
Burning
top
fire.
part. It'll go to here. It'll cover him. It'll go
Oh,
to there.
that's still pretty. That's still pretty damn good. That's a good idea.
Hmm.
So should Zira just use their pickaxes?
What you should do is you
I'll
should
tell you-
retreat back to us and then use some missile weapons or something, because nothing is coming.
Oops.
All right,
Oh,
Zira,
shit.
it is your turn.
I'm not. I have to do damage and stuff still.
Oh.
One side of the
Yeah,
ball.
because you did hit him. Yeah.
Let's see.
And a high
All deals
roll.
2.5 or 2d6 fire
Four.
damage plus 1 per passer level. Any creature passing through it, he's considered passing through it.
And it does double damage to undead creatures.
Oh, yes, it does.
Which he is.
And of course, it lasts multiple rounds, so each round it'll take damage as long as it's.
As long as he can't get out of the entangled, yeah.
So 16 damage times 2.
Wait, 16 damage times 2.
Because
It's
it's
not
already
2d6 plus 1 point of fire damage per caster level. Level 8 now.
Okay, yep.
32, right?
Yep, fuck you, fuck you.
32.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alrighty. He's looking crispy. He is looking very crispy.
I love it. We're all just trying out our third level spells.
I only used a second level spell, but you know, who's counting?
It's a second level spell you really like.
That's hit or miss. Literally hit or miss.
Vaguely like that. Okay, now my turn's done.
Alrighty.
Can I
So-
even hit him?
Tobias, or yeah, Zero, you're up, and
Not
yeah,
really.
you can lean around the corner. You'll take an armor penalty, but you can lean around the corner.
I'll just prepare for if he, attempts to make that movement forward. And
Okay.
on to Vi.
Nope, Tobias.
I am going to throw my dagger of returning at the ghoul.
First things first, this increases in size.
Oh,
And
I might
then
actually have hit it.
21.
21.
Damn.
Of course, I believe someone said it was immune to bleeding, so it only
Correct.
takes one point of damage. But hey,
Let me double
All
check your
undead don't
armor.
bleed.
right,
Which, seems silly.
You do
but
hit.
cool.
They should probably
one-
still bleed. They just don't take damage from bleeding.
Well,
don't think
the
so.
concept of bleeding in Pathfinder and D&D is more about the constant running blood draining from your body. Whereas with undead, it would be coagulated, so it would run a bit, but it's not really doing anything.
It's
Plus,
just
it
it
sort
would
of
also-
operate without it.
Yeah. Also, losing the blood wouldn't actually cause it to have any loss of function. So
Yep. Anyway, so yes, you do 1 point of damage, but you hit it.
but I hit it. That's fine. That's fine with me.
Yeah, it's definitely bleeding, it's just, it doesn't care.
And since it's my turn, and I started the fight with their earthen balls, the balls move again.
Yep. I've got the one down at the bottom. It crashes into a wall. You can hear a cacophonous crunch as it does so. The other one is just stopped in the hallway above you guys.
But did the one down at the end of the hall like maybe clip the other guy?
Yep.
Right. So there's the possible damage. Oh, and since he was actually stuck in the
He does not get a reflex save.
yeah, he took 35 points of damage then. Yay! Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
Yeah, they're both hurting a lot. So, next up, Tobias, are you moving at all? No, that. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
I threw my dagger, and I'm gonna stay here so I can return. So, done,
Okay.
done.
Vi, you are up. And if anybody can see behind you guys, you have a little friend coming.
Oh, hello.
How did it get around my ball of stone?
Because it came
Ooh.
from a different corridor.
Tatters. Wall of
Yes, dear.
fire causes D4 points of fire damage to any creature that approaches within 20 feet, and then 2d4 points of fire damage to any creature that approaches closer than 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right.
Just
With
just
the
so that you know.
so-
affecting us?
No, it doesn't
On
do
the-
it to the
the-
inside.
Yeah,
Pick a
keep it
side.
Yeah, you're on the
inside,
inside.
or outside, and that's the side that
Oh.
gets radiated the heat. So the
So it's like
inside
the-
is safe, the outside is not.
Actually, are these guys intelligent? I think they are. Let me double check.
Which ones?
Morg.
Skellington up
I'm
there.
pretty sure they are, yes.
Fire bad. Fire
I had to
hot.
really zoom in on that picture because with the state of my brain right now, it seriously looked like a leopard with an enormous ass.
What? the f-
What?
Finder.
Yeah.
I didn't have any reactions to the first shot, but the second shot,
Oh,
the first 2
God,
days after, were really bad for me.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm expecting.
yeah. No, my parents, neither of them had any reactions to either the first or the second shot. So, hit or miss.
From what I hear, if you've had COVID, the first shot is hell. If you haven't, the second shot is hell.
Interesting. I mean, I deal with fatigue and nausea on like a frequent basis, along with migraines. So like, sure,
We already
it
have
might suck,
have the symptoms covered.
but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be no worse than like an average Tuesday.
Well, that sucks to hear, but that might also be decent for you, at least.
This is why I'm on disability. Like the
Yeah.
official reason
Alright,
is
so-
anxiety and depression, but
Yeah,
Due
I'm more worried about
to-
you.
Due to new information, it's just going to go there, feel the fire, and go, oh, well, okay then.
Just gonna stand there.
Does
Yup.
anyone have a get over here attack? Get over
By the way, I'm not
here.
sure how well we can see through the wall of fire. It doesn't really say that.
True.
Says opaque sheet of
Hey.
flame.
Opaque.
You can kind of see a shape back there, but you would not be able to make out any discernible features
Right.
whatsoever. So it's a
Basically-
humanoid. It's
ahead.
a humanoid blob that's about your size, Tobias.
Okay.
And if it came around the corner, it took 1d4 damage.
Yep.
And then it stopped because it went, ow, fire bad.
And
So you gotta
actually,
roll your
Lance,
damage.
roll 2d4, please.
Oh,
Undead
Yep, it's
creature.
undead.
Well,
Oh,
or
right.
1d4 times 2.
Close enough.
Yeah,
mean,
technically it
same
would be
result.
1d4 times 2, so
6 points.
6 points.
is there a wondrous item that's just like a length of chain that can extend and retract at will?
Technically no, but I'm sure there could be one that could be made like that.
'Cause I'm just thinking, strap that to like either pommel of Zira's pickaxes and actually scorpion people.
Get over here!
Yeah.
Oh god, can you imagine Zira just fucking meteor hammering both pickaxes into somebody?
Oh god, yeah. And yes, that is a modification that I will allow you to do, but you will have to pay for basically a +1.
Where are you getting the double damage?
Down the bottom of Firewall.
Wall of
The
fire.
wall deals double damage to undead creatures.
Oh, it's specific to that spell. Okay.
It says it.
While I appreciate the mention that, like, I can do that, my priority with the next chunk of gold is going to be getting proper armor, so...
Anyway, so yeah, you guys see this critter somewhere behind your wall of fire. Vi, it is your turn.
Oh no. There is a thing. And it's attacking us.
You don't know
Is
that
it?
yet.
Is it?
Well.
Are we really going to take a chance?
I mean,
Would you call that partial? What's it called?
It's full
Concealment?
concealment. It's
Full concealment, so it'd be 50%?
Yep.
Because it's not actually cover. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case...
I would definitely go with full concealment between the shimmering heat wave and all that fun stuff.
Yep. And then... high success, low fail?
Correct.
Fail. Okay.
Aww.
So took a chunk out of the wall.
Yup.
just a fucking black scorch mark.
Yup. And with the rest of that... Nah, actually, I think she'll stay there. So I'm done.
Okay. So first Ghoul is up. He's going to once again try to strength check his way out of...
Fail. Fail. Yes.
Oh my god! Alright. Well, Tammara,
That's hilariously funny.
Tammara, on your turn, you're gonna roll another whatever damage for the...
6 plus
all
8
fire.
times 2.
Yeah, that's great. So yeah, he can't do anything. Actually, I'm going to roll another perception check for him again.
It must be really difficult for
Nope.
him to see right now, considering he has a wall of fire roasting his chestnuts.
All fire roasting
Nude
just
here.
stuck in the ground.
Okay, you're up.
I'm just gonna stand there cackling like a mad woman.
Okay.
Which
So you're
Yes, I
you're
want-
holding or you are skipping?
Hmm?
You are holding or you are skipping?
Yep.
Skip. Okay.
Next I'm,
one?
I'm just cackling as I see him struggle to get out of there.
Oh,
22. Oh, he got out.
that one gets out.
So he's just gonna step over here and wait.
He has to now make an acrobatics check, or he slips and falls.
Jesus.
And if he falls...
Well, he won't be able to get stuck anymore, but he will take more damage.
Are the ghoul
He's gonna get
cyclopses
stabbed in his hiney.
smart enough to stop?
Yeah, they are.
That would be a fail.
Yeah, they...
All right.
Those critters have an intelligence above 10.
He's
Weird.
on his ass.
Takes d6 points of sharp
Yes.
damage.
Oh my god.
That'd be you, Tim.
Yeah, Tim, go ahead and roll d6.
D6?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Just one D6?
Yep.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. So, Tammara, you are up. First, roll your damage for the Wall of Fire.
Oh, That's still 22 points, though.
That's 22 total.
Yeah.
So that is one crispy critter. He
And-
flops to the ground, still on fire.
That is the worst fucking possible place to be, is right in the middle of a wall of fire. For 2 fucking rounds.
And his feet are still stuck in it, so he just kind of goes.
Now his feet just shear off at the ankle.
Oh!
Oh,
I was
Well, here's
Just
the funny
thinking, like-
question. Since the obsidian was supposed to cool quickly, but there's a fucking wall of fire there.
Yeah, it might still be
No.
molten.
No.
that's what I was thinking. Didn't want to push that.
Right?
You guys have already aced this fight. What more do you need?
The other way, Tatters, we did use 2 third-level spells and a second-level spell on this fight.
Uh-huh.
Granted, we took, like, 0 damage, so...
Right. Something,
Alright.
something control.
So Tammara, now you're I also need a D4 from you.
Aw. That's still 2, right? Because undead?
Yep. And now it's your actual turn.
She has to concentrate if she wants to keep her wall of fire up.
Right.
Which means all you can do is pretty much a 30-foot move.
Actually, I think it says. Let me look again.
Concentration pretty much just allows you to do anything as long as your concentration is not broken.
Actually
i.e.
says
doing
concentration.
something else that requires concentration.
Right.
Like
Or
casting
getting
another
hit.
spell or attacking.
It actually
being hit,
says
yeah.
concentration plus 1 round per level. So I can actually drop it and it'll still be up for a bit.
True.
Because it keeps burning.
Yeah, the moment you drop it, it'll still last 8 rounds after.
Probably drop it now then. But what will I do now? Is a bigger question.
is the question, yep.
Mm.
Roll a
Uh,
perception check for me, please, tomorrow.
I guess I could run my engineering check too. Perception.
You do know that your party's attention is now divided. There is something coming in from behind you.
Mm. It's for the ghoul thing that we have already seen.
Not gonna do anything.
Okay. All right.
You know that it's undead. You know that it's Cyclops, but beyond that, you're not sure.
Let's see. Sears down low. I'm gonna go up here and wait. That's my turn.
Okay.
Use the
Zira, you're
bathroom.
up. Sure thing.
Oh,
And actually,
boy.
after this combat, I'm gonna run us on a little break because it is just about that time for dinner.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Fias and I will probably wait until after.
Yep.
That's fair. So, do we want to do a mini break, just for people to get up, get snacks and drinks, and then do the break at and then actually break down the game and do wrap up at 8?
Yeah, would
Probably.
probably be a good idea.
Okay.
I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, because
gonna
I
be
still need to
playing-
step away because my dinner's
Yeah.
already ready.
Lance, what's your schedule like?
He stepped away for the bathroom.
Oh,
I think he said he's got Fridays off now, but I could be wrong.
well, I'm more worried about tomorrow. Because
Uh,
if he works weekends, because I know his schedule changed recently, so.
Right, we don't want him too tired for work tomorrow. That would suck.
Yeah.
Mm.
We are considerate to a degree.
I mean, if we're gonna be doing 4 weeks
To
of
a
games in a
degree.
row, then we don't have to push it too hard.
True.
so I'm assuming that the 2 dudes near me are probably just completely fucked. So I'm gonna scoot my way over here and stand in this doorway and wait.
Okay.
just in case.
Okay, I'm back. I do have Fridays off. And as far as
Yours.
tonight goes, I overslept today, so I'm not going to be able to go sleep anyway.
What about tomorrow? What's your schedule on Saturdays?
For now, I think I'm going in at 8 in the morning.
You are working. Okay. That's what we were talking about, is we wanted to make sure we didn't go too late and push you too hard.
No, I'll say something if I'm not good.
But right now the plan is, it sounds like starting wrap up around 8, so it shouldn't be too bad. So like
Yeah.
an hour and a half from now. 2 hours? No, an hour.
An
whatever.
hour. An
1
hour.
hour.
Yeah.
We'd probably be done in about an hour and a half.
So, Tobias, you're up.
I'm going to pretty much do nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty much done
Okay.
for the moment.
Skipping or holding?
Skipping.
Okay. New critter is up. Let me double check if he can actually do anything about that wall.
You could piss on it.
Probably wouldn't work too well.
Each 5-foot section can actually be destroyed by 10 points of cold damage.
I'm not sure pissing would do that.
This would evaporate before it hit it.
And he doesn't have any kind of cold damage, so unfortunately, he doesn't get to do anything. He's just going to step back out of the radius and wait. That should be 20 out. Okay, he needs to step back one more. Alrighty. And Vi, you're up.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, she's gonna try and do the same thing again, because
Might as well.
To the
Go for it.
one that's already unconscious?
huh?
He's
To the
been
one
shooting
that's
at the
already
one
un-
up top.
Oh, to the to the guy at top.
Oh,
She
did
can
he
try to-
start going down the hallway in the other direction?
Yeah.
Yup.
She tried to get away from the heat.
Going away from the ball, or towards the ball that's just stuck in the hallway now?
It's unfortunately stuck in the hallway.
Technically, that is all debris now. It's not actually the ball anymore.
Well, it still is technically one more round, but yeah,
Hey.
you can make it debris whenever you want, technically.
22 touch.
I'm acting as if stopping because it.
Can't go any further, causes it to crumble. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone still there?
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Or it was just suddenly dead silent. Yeah, 22 touch on the morgue thing.
You still need to roll your
Already dead.
Concealment.
57.
57. Where? Oh, there it is. 22 touch. Yes, that will hit.
Yay!
Making sure. Yeah, 22 touch does hit. And is that just Eldritch Void damage?
That's the
or
basic blast, so just 28 flat damage.
28 flat damage. All right.
Yep.
Tagarung, hello. I took over your job today, Tag. For those that don't know, Tagarung is Duffwolf's DM when they play D&D. All right, so yeah, you slapped the fuck out of it. It's still standing though. And now it's just angry. This guy I'm going to remove from the turn order, but he does lose a health.
He got blipped.
Nuki, you're up. Enjoy the power.
And at some point, I'll be trying that. And speaking of which, if
Did
people
we decide
remind
if we
me,
could see through the wall of fire?
We can,
You
but not very
can?
well.
You can essentially just see shapes,
Yep.
is how I'm running it.
Yep.
Counts as
Vi
concealment.
is shooting at a moving blob.
Huh. A moving blob that I can't see I
It's
can
like-
only see the sliver of a token of.
So
Yeah, it'd probably be a bad idea.
Drax, it's essentially like if you have a giant bonfire and you're trying to look at somebody past it, you can tell they're there, but that's about it.
I'm not even sure I can do that right now.
Mhm.
See how much of the token I can see.
Yeah, if you can barely see a toe, then no, you can't hit it. Not from your current position.
Skip.
Skip. Alrighty. Next up is the other guy. He's going to attempt to get up and probably fall again. Double check his acrobatics over here. Yep, +3. He's gonna fall again. Oh, he didn't. Fantastic. He gets
Hey!
up and moves. And he's done. Tammara, you're up.
Mm. I mean, it's like the most pathetic damage in the world, but I might as well do something. So I'm
Mhm.
just gonna shoot a sling at this guy.
Hey, it's something.
I don't think you hit.
24 to hit
Oh,
on.
yeah, him. So I need D100s too,
You
right?
still need to roll. Yeah, you still need to roll concealment.
Oh, not plus, but
An 88 would do it.
88 will hit, 50 will not.
Okay.
So, go ahead and roll the damage on the. Oh, that's 8 blunt.
Bonk.
I swear, I know what I'm doing.
it's actually not
Alrighty,
too shabby
Zira.
since it uses my strength bonus.
I mean, well, the firewall's still there. It's not like I can do very much.
Nope.
Could poke it with a cold weapon.
You can also do perception, see if anything else is coming up on you.
That's true. I can't really see very far into the dark, but
It's not that dark anymore.
You hear skittering in the halls. You're not quite sure what to make of it, though.
lovely. I will stay put. Skip.
Okay. Tobias?
I'm gonna skip.
Okay. The creature just hangs around. Actually, you know what? He is going to start moving again. Because you guys are actually able to hit him, so.
You fricked off.
Alrighty, Vi.
Bye, token.
Sorry, what? My turn? Okay.
Yep. And Nuki over here is just like, bye! Whatever you were.
Always with the multitasking. Now I'm doing like 4 things.
Fantastic.
Because this game and watching your stream and handling another chat and doing some moderation stuff.
Well, there's an easy answer to that. Cut that
Every-
shit down.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well-
the problem. It's 3 things of moderation.
We'll moderate the moderated things and just don't do 2 of them
Yeah. Okay, so I can
for a
still
couple
hit him.
hours, anyways.
Actually, yeah, because that's a range. That's like in 60 feet. Yeah. Okay, 60 feet. So here we go again.
How do you get past the boulder, or is it crumbled?
The boulder is on the floor. It's just difficult
Yeah.
terrain now.
Okay.
So 18 touch.
18 touch. Let me double check. That might not hit. It does. Okay.
Yay! So 19 damage.
This guy's just like, motherfucker. Leave me alone. I just want to eat.
All right, since it's like 5 people before it's my turn, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I'm not going
Nuki.
anywhere, so yep.
Oh, I was supposed to do a thing. Yep. right, Nudki, you're up.
Can't see a thing.
Skip. Okay. This dude's still waiting. Tammara.
Let's see. Should we just skip till the firewall is gone?
We can do that. Because right now we're pretty much at stalemate. You can also choose to just disintegrate it. Since you cast the spell, even if you just drop the spell and are letting it fizzle out, you can choose, since it's magical fire, to just say, no, it's gone now.
Okay.
Yep. It literally goes poof.
Let's see. How long does the this train? Oh, my clicker's not working. How
It
long
would
does
be the same
Nud-
thing for the obsidian. Technically, Nudki could just dismiss it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My computer is lagging a bit for some reason. I'm gonna move to
Otherwise,
there, and
that
then I'm
terrain
gonna
effect lasts for a very long time, I believe.
move to there and then dismiss the fire.
You're dismissing the fire?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's missing the burning ring of fire.
And actually,
That'll
I'm
be
going
my
to say
turn.
this guy's just dead. Because technically he would have continued taking damage
Yeah.
from the firewall.
He's dead.
Alright,
He's very crispy.
Nudki, dismissing is a free action, so if you want to dismiss, you may, or...
Oh, that's even better. Obsidian Flow doesn't have a duration.
I was gonna say, I didn't see a duration on there.
Oh, so yeah, that's just a terrain effect that's there
Did it
permanently.
die?
No? Hello?
There we go. Yeah, no, it doesn't have a duration. So,
So that-
unless you dismiss it, it's just there forever.
Technically, that would just be a permanent terrain defect then.
Oh, so might not even be able to dismiss it?
You would not be able to dismiss that unless you dismissed it in the first round, which why would you cast it in the first place then?
Yeah.
So what we're
Someone's
going
like-
to do is you have to 5-foot step through there. You have to step carefully, essentially.
Or we find another way around.
Or
Yep,
you find another way
that too.
around. That is also a possibility.
The wall of fire's gone.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Tammara
dismissed
dismissed
it.
the wall of fire. And there is still a critter to the north of you guys. You know that much. You're just not sure where it went unless you can see it.
Who's backing off?
Are we inclined to chase down that thing,
I
or
see a dead pair of feet.
I don't know. Maybe we want to see if this this other ghoul down here is gonna come up now that the fire's gone.
So Tammara, are you skipping the rest of your turn, or
Yeah.
are you gonna try to move forward? Okay, Zero, you're up. The skittering you heard has dissipated somewhere into the temple.
lovely? Can I hear anything of what the other ghoul is doing? I guess that
He's
would be another
waiting.
perception.
As far as you know, he's just waiting.
Hmm.
Because
Well.
they are smart critters.
Are they though?
I'm gonna move back
Yeah.
around.
They
It
are.
doesn't want to cross the obsidian shards that are laying all over the ground.
And I guess I will wait here to see if he makes a move.
Okay, Tobias, you're up.
I think I will wait as well. So
Okay,
Yeah, being that they're Cyclops ghouls, they could very well still be smarter than some people in our party.
I mean, that's not saying that much.
Hey, I didn't name any names, Zira.
Listen, Tammara's not the sharpest knife in the crayon box, but she pays her taxes like everyone else, one leg at a time.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Ugh.
Alrighty, Vi, you're up.
Am I now?
Up, down, all around.
The other critter seems to have disappeared entirely.
Well, fuck.
I enjoy the phrase "sharpest bulb in the attic."
Okay, well, she is just going to prepare to blast anything that comes within range.
Anything you say.
Well, anything that isn't a friend.
Okay.
Otherwise, she
So
would
you're
have shot you
readying-
in the face a long time ago.
So you're readying an action to shoot whatever comes down that corridor?
Yep.
Got it. Nuki, you're up.
Skipperoonie.
Alrighty. So he is going to 5-foot step, attempt his luck, and find that miraculously he's not falling over.
For now.
But that's all I can do. Tammara, you're up.
Okay. Guess I will move up this way in case this guy starts coming. That's my turn.
Okay, 0.
I think I'm still just waiting for the ghoul to come in range.
Okay, Tobias.
Yep.
Okay.
Same though.
He's waiting more. Bye.
I mean, is anything in sight?
Nope, just the ghoul that you guys know about and the critter that went off to the north somewhere.
And probably the same action as last turn.
Yep. Until Tammara gets a little further forward, she's just gonna prepare to blast.
Okay. Nuki, guessing you're skipping?
It's SDR.
Okay. This is gonna take a while, so I am just going to jet set us. Is anybody going to do anything within the next 5 turns? Unless
Oh, jeez.
different
Well,
stimulus
looks like
comes up.
Tammara is exploring a bit.
I was gonna start moving up, yeah, see if I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Tammara, go ahead and use 5 turns of movement.
I'm gonna follow the Tammara train.
This would have been my first one.
Choo-choo.
Be the second
Yeah.
car on the Tammara train.
Second turn would have been.
Yeah, I mean, if she's going,
Yeah.
the light's going with her.
Yep.
To the left and to the right, you see hallways both ways.
Well, we saw the creature go this way, so should probably move to there on that turn. Move 3, it's double difficulty, so she goes that far.
Why are you only moving like 10 feet a turn?
Her max speed's 20 because of armor.
Ah.
And this is difficult terrain that we're on right now. But she's also being careful.
Gotcha.
You hear something ahead of you clambering up the wall. And in this time, the other big boy squeezes his fat ass through the hallway below you guys.
Okay. Has he rolled anything?
Nope. He was moving carefully the entire time. Moving carefully means that you're not having to take acrobatics. So, no, he did not have to roll anything.
He's that smart, huh?
I don't think that matters.
It's a
though.
ghoul.
Yep.
He is that smart. Why does it matter?
It doesn't say anywhere that it says if you step on the ground, you gotta make the check. It's not like because it's
No, a
slippery.
successful DC 15 is required to run or charge through the area.
The area of effect is difficult terrain, and the DC of acrobatics to
Ah,
increases by 5. 15 required to run or charge.
okay.
As
So
long
yeah,
as
it
he's
acts
moving
as difficult
slowly.
terrain.
Okay. So turn 3 of movement, I would step into this doorway and I see him there.
That's turn 5, isn't it?
Um,
Or 4.
yeah,
You
3
were
or
on
4.
4, I think. Anyway, yeah, you do see him. He has actually crawled up the wall, and since he had a ready action, he's going to lash out at you.
Shit, it's a liquor.
Lewd,
It's
but I can't blame
doing
him.
the lewds.
Resident Evil up in this.
28 to hit you.
Meets.
Fantastic.
Extremely lucky roll.
I need you to well, a fort save for me.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
That's a bad roll.
That's a very bad roll. Tammara, you fall over. Not a single muscle in your body will respond. You are paralyzed.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Jesus.
I know what I'm doing. My
Lovely.
turn.
Okay.
You're paralyzed for 4 minutes.
Wow.
Minutes?
Yep.
Minutes.
No, not to
Times?
worry. Just let me know when it's my turn.
Refresh my browser.
Do
It's
you
lagging.
seriously have like an anti-paralysis thing?
I've had remove paralysis and lesser restoration memorized for like the last 7 sessions.
Oh, somebody died.
Yeah, refresh my browser because it's lagging.
Yep. Yeah, I did hear you say that, and then
Oh.
I just realized. Oh, yeah, that was tomorrow. All right, Zira, you are up. Your party has stopped, and it sounds like there's a commotion up ahead. Everyone do the flop. Thank you very much, chat.
Vi, tactical analysis. Ghoul coming up from behind us. Deal with him first, or jump forward to help Tammara?
Probably hit the thing behind us.
On it. Let's see. Fine.
Be careful, though. You only have low light vision. You do not have dark vision.
I'm aware. Technically, the light from Tammara, I can still see it. So, I should be okay.
Really?
Yep.
They can see twice as far with low light vision.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be 40 feet of bright light and then 40 feet of dim light for Zira.
Alright. Picks out. Tail whip unfurled. I'm going to ready in action to smack him when he gets over here.
Okay. Tobias, you're up.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Remove paralysis.
Oh,
Hey, guess what? It
Hey.
worked. Unless Tammara wants to will
Resist
save
that?
No.
to resist it. All right, Tammara, you are no longer paralyzed.
Yay.
And Tobias, are you using a move action at all? Okay. Well, it's his turn. He drops down onto the ledge and just brings down both fists on top of Tammara.
Rude.
He does have to roll acrobatics to stay on the ledge, though.
Yeah, not much I can do about that. So I hope you dodge.
I'm not dodging while I'm flat-footed on the ground, but he's got to get through some beefy armor still.
Really? It's not going to tell me what his acrobatics is? Alright. Well, it's
I like the
nice.
image of Tammara lying on the ground, paralyzed, and people still being unable to hit her.
Right? It could have been worse because she was still paralyzed and it wanted to hit her. I could just coup de grace at that point.
Yep.
Alright, so a 19 would be +4. This is just to stay on the ledge. It does.
Computer is tanking. I don't know why.
So 19 to hit does not meet. Well, you're flat-footed. Does that hit?
I gotta check. My things are taking forever to load here. Flat foot is 26.
19 and 21, neither hits. You're good.
Woot woot.
Vi, you're up.
This is why
Oh,
we have the tank.
boy.
And I'm going to move him to where he's actually sitting now.
Thank
He
you.
no longer has the boot because he's no longer standing on the, well, clinging to the wall.
It's gonna be a fancy shot because it gets to go through Tobias's legs and over Tammara's head.
Hey, watch the nuts.
Ghost, hello. This combat is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. My apologies. 24 to hit, and that's on touch.
I hit on an 18. I hit on a 24.
Yeah, I'm being dumb. Yes, you hit.
19.
Alrighty. It is looking kind of wobbly now. Several chunks of it have sprayed off of it and into whatever darkness lies beyond.
Ooh, we like chunks.
Nude Key, you are up.
I'm gonna go with damn.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay, well, snowball for 12 is not going to hit. It splashes against the wall next to Tammara's head.
Sploosh.
Enjoy the chill.
You feel quite brisk there, Tammara. All right, Chunky Boy finally makes his way out, and he's going to end his turn there. Tammara, you are up.
Okay. Well, it's going to get an attack of opportunity, I think, but I'll go ahead and stand up.
Okay. It will get.
Yeah,
an attack
unless
of
you have
opportunity.
a kip up or whatever, it gets an
Yep.
attack.
Standing from prone gives. Though you could always attack from prone, but you would get a -4. It's not sure it's worth the trade.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, we'll just use one slam. $25 to hit. Technically, you were still on the ground.
It's
During the
26,
attack
even if I'm
opportunity.
on my ground.
Okay, got it. You are fine then.
Nice. Then I can't do a full round attack, but we will do a single attack. It's going to roll both anyway.
All right, I'll just take the first result. 25 to hit. 25 does hit. 13 pierce, 6 cold. How do you want to do this?
We'll stab him right through his neck.
Okay. You stab him through the neck. The lolling tongue of entrails just flops out of its mouth, and it goes
Ew.
tumbling backward. And about 10 feet down, you hear a very loud splashing sound, as well as several creatures descending upon the corpse,
Oh.
ripping it,
Ooh.
tearing it.
Lovely.
And the splashing of water continues for a few moments until all goes silent.
Something gnarly's
Fun.
down there.
All right, Zira, you are up. Technically, you're still in combat because of your Cyclops.
He's so Cyclopses probably have reach, huh?
Yep.
That means technically he's probably not going to get close enough to trigger attacks of opportunity from me.
Unless you
Probably not.
make him go across the blind corner, you know, that's about the only way.
Yeah, in which case, I should probably just move up and hit the fucker. Which I will do exactly that. And thanks to Felis earlier, I figured out how I can make it roll only one attack.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, well, he is going to go ahead and take his attack of opportunity on you.
Ooh,
30 to hit. I think that's going to hit.
probably. Can I acrobatics that?
No.
You could have acrobatics to get in close
Oh,
before
wait,
you
no,
did
you,
that.
you know what? We're all rusty. I'll let you do it. You're doing acrobatics to avoid the attack of opportunity, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all rusty. I'll allow you.
Yeah, I don't think that would pass anyway.
It's to pass his CMD, and you do not. I apologize.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alrighty. So 1d8 plus 6. 13 points of damage, and I need a fort save from you.
Is it any kind of poison?
It is not.
Hmm.
Are you resistant
Think
to
I-
disease?
I think I am, but at a lesser rate. Let's see if I have it written down here.
I
Oh,
don't
it's
have to
listed
remove
on the thing.
paralysis just to say, oh, you won't need it.
You won't need it. You feel that scratch that he gave you. It's not looking nice, but you don't feel any ill effects from it.
Well, that one's gonna need lots of soap and water.
However, that is still 13 points of damage.
Yeah. That's not that bad.
Tobias, you're up.
Considering he's going French.
Tammara, now that that thing is dead, we gotta go back this way.
Nah, I got it.
So otherwise, I'm going to skip because I
Okay.
can't move without my light.
Vi, you're up.
Oh boy.
You are a small critter. You can squeeze past your teammates.
Yep. Let's see. So I'm standing in the difficult terrain, so I'd have to go at least 5 feet through difficult, so that's 10. I go all the way down there. Yep. So what was the button? It's like Q or something? Yeah.
Q, yeah.
Zip.
All right, good deal.
And I can only just barely see it on the edge of the light, but that's enough to shoot it.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
how
nice
far
that
was
we
that?
can just see that instead of needing to measure shit.
0, 0. 20 to touch.
20 to touch armor class. That will hit.
Yay!
So 26 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Ice cube?
No. This is a regular Eldritch Blast, so it's probably just gonna punch a big hole in his chest.
Alrighty. Well, so as the Eldritch Blast hits him, you see this wonderful plumage of just corrupted ether rolling through every little blood vein and then popping, rolling through the next one, popping, until there's just this gored out husk in the center of his chest. and he falls over to the ground.
Oh damn, that sounds like the is it the phaser from Next Generation where it burns you from the inside out?
Ouchie.
Veyron T disruptor.
Yeah, that one. The super illegal one that the
Mhm.
guy had like 3 of or something.
Alrighty. Well, that is the end of combat. I am going to go run to the restroom. And when I get back, we will continue. If you guys want to take just a quick 10-minute break, that is fine. But please
get
be
your
back.
food.
Actually, we're going to do 5-minute break. So get up, stretch, grab water, grab a snack. And at 35 after, we will come back.
Okay.
We're wrecking this dungeon, guys.
It's a good thing when your rogue only has to attack once.
Yeah. Kind of boring for you though.
Well, bet. That's why I've got other stuff going on the side.
Well, there are some sessions where Zira shines. There are sessions where Tammara shines. There are sessions where Nuki is shined.
I mean, to be fair, this time Tammara's literally shining.
Literally shining. She's radiating very well.
Yep.
Indeed.
I recently completed the map layout for my campaign with all of the different regions and the areas I want them to be in. So I'm thinking that once I tidy some of this up a little bit, I might give you guys a snapshot of it.
Ooh.
Because I'm really proud of how far I have come.
Good.
I was watching Vikings today, and they were assaulting Paris, and the little toy the Parisians used to repel them from the gatehouse was pretty gruesome.
Ooh,
It was like those big spools that they usually put like wire on. If you took one of
yeah.
those, expanded it just a little bit, it fit just inside the gatehouse, so there was nowhere to get above it or to the left of it or to the right of it. And then they had spikes running through the whole thing all around it, and then they rolled it down the whole gatehouse as the Vikings were trying to run away from the thing.
Yeah.
And it just rolled over them. I was like, oh god. You see it rolling, and like there are guys still stuck to it. Some of the spikes just have hands or feet on them.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, oh neat, what a lovely toy they have.
I wonder how I can use this for
Yeah,
things.
this gives me inspiration from when we played some Pathfinder.
Yeah, I have seriously considered like just because the sheer scope of this thing is so big, I've thought about like going to various other people I know, giving them a background and asking like, Do you want to design a dungeon for this place?
Right? Right? That's like Ari Salvatore wrote, like 500 years of the Forgotten Realms' timeline.
Oof.
Yeah, he did something like that. He wrote like 500 years of the timeline in this atlas with all the maps and stuff like that. So, there's all
Well,
kinds of cool things going on you could have read about or done things for.
Yeah, that sounds kind of awesome, actually.
well, it looks like I am also waiting till 8 for dinner, so
Aw.
anyway. No, dinner was a little late, that's all.
Mm.
And it requires a little more prep, so that's okay.
Is it going to be good?
It is cedar plank salmon
Ooh.
with brown sugar, my father's rub, and we're also having garlic bread with that.
So you're
And, like-
eating good then.
I'm eating very well.
Hey, she ate good when I was there too. We had
Ooh,
that
I
sometimes.
did. I did. We did sushi nights every once in a while. We did nachos. We did basically whatever the fuck we wanted,
We need to do
as long as we
nachos
had
again.
as long as we had the stuff to make it.
Yeah.
Homemade stuff. That's the best. None of this
Yep.
other
Yep.
crap.
Yeah,
We have been
I
very
would
lazy
say
lately.
I would say like 60% of the time we actually bothered to cook rather than just cooking quick stuff. Do you think that's accurate, Felix?
Yeah, probably. Somewhere around there.
I do
Very
miss
well,
that, by the way.
Nicole.
Anyhow, do we have everybody back? I heard Felis, Finder, Belly. I have not heard Drax or Lance yet. Do I have both of you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. We have everyone. Then we can go ahead and switch over to main first. And we can go ahead and keep going. Now then, so you took care of the 2 Cyclops, you took care of the wandering morgue.
We should go check the Cyclops thingies to see if they have any other loot than the rusted scimitar.
Yeah, I can start in on that.
All right. Zero, I will tell you that no, they didn't really have anything of value, just the scimitars that they were carrying. And it looks like, yeah, even with perception, they did not have anything. Sorry, dear.
Yeah,
And
I
it
figured
looks
I'd roll.
like they were absolutely ravenous by the state of their bodies because they're emaciated to basically no discernible length.
Mm.
Hey,
They might have
Nudki.
a nest somewhere back that way, but
Yeah. Can you get rid of this obsidian shit, or do I have to actually wander over this thing?
It is a permanent fixture.
Lovely. Well, I guess I'm using the walls.
Forever.
The walls
yeah,
are also covered in it.
Yep. Radius
Since
burst is burst, so splat.
Hey, Vi, use your spider climb to walk on the ceiling.
Feelings
There
covered
you
too.
That would use a spell slot.
That's fair. All right, I will delicately go in there.
Well, as Tatters pointed out, as long as you're not running or charging across it, you don't have to make the
Yeah.
Yeah,
acrobatics check.
just. Well, I guess I
Yes.
technically also need light. Is light a spell slot?
Technically, no.
Cantrip.
Cantrip. So I can cast it again. But once I cast it, I can only have one up at a time. So,
Ah, okay. I could probably also just like make a torch or something.
well, multiple members of this party should have light as part of their cantrips, I would think.
Not only that, but unless you just got rid of them, you guys should have torches.
I do have torches, but I don't have light.
I should. If
Same
I can
here.
find them.
It's flint and tinder. which is also part of your starting pack.
Or, you know,
Yep.
you could just light a ghoul on fire.
We did that earlier.
Apparently they burn very well.
They have rusted swords.
Yeah, they have rusted swords, and as far as you can tell, this seems to be just a common area. There's moldering furniture here, but nothing of value or any use. Looks like moss that thrives in dark areas has covered most of the stone fixtures here. But again, nothing really of use.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm out.
Okay. Suppose let's head back up then, and then perhaps
Yep.
explore to the left first.
Sure.
And we're going back
Alrighty.
this way. Put your right foot in.
I find
Alrighty,
that
Tammara,
amusing.
Yeah.
go ahead and move your token to where you plan on moving.
Should I go first to check for traps?
I'll probably be good at just sort of climb over everybody.
Yep, squeeze on past.
We're lucky that you saw the undead thing go up and down this corridor. Otherwise, maybe there would have been a trap in the corridor. That could have really sucked.
You can't see anything here, and Zira, you don't get any spider senses tingling.
All right. It seems safe.
And now, as you step into the room, the first thing you notice as you look around, this place is very strangely free of grime and muck. And
Bleach.
as you step in, the footprints that you're leaving are actually leaving footprints in dust and dirt.
Hmm.
And now that Tammara has stepped in as well, you can see a shimmering off to the northwest corner that seems to just be rolling around the room. Upon closer inspection, this shimmering looks like it's in the rough shape of a suit of armor, but it is difficult to tell because there's something that is obstructing your view.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna move out of the way and let people who can actually knowledge shit come into the room.
I bet you I know what it is, but I'm not going to say.
Pretty sure a lot of us know what this is.
I don't.
It's the Zumba.
Yeah, it's the dungeon cleaner.
Yes, we have met the janitor, and this is his closet.
You know, it's just a dungeon Roomba, that's all.
Yup.
Anyhow, so you have stepped into the room, and let's see here. We have a Knowledge Dungeon 12 and Knowledge Arcana 13. Let me double check, because
I'm not sure Arcana is going to work on that, but I'll roll one for you.
I'll give it a shot.
I think they are magical creatures, aren't they? Or no, are they aberrations?
No, they're aberrations.
So it is what everyone's thinking.
I don't know.
That is a very traditional description of
Yep.
a cube.
It's difficult not to give the traditional description for these guys. The floor is too clean, the walls are too clean, and any amount of treasure that is in here that can't be destroyed by acid is rolling
Floating
around the
inside,
room
yeah.
very strangely.
Yeah, this is a very classic enemy.
Okay, in which case now I know because
Let's see here. Identify.
The only problem is this part works against it because normally they're almost nigh invisible. So
Yeah.
if they actually have things in them, they're easier to spot. When they don't, is when they're really dangerous because a lot of the lore says that people have actually just walked right into it because they didn't know it was there.
Yep. And then they get stuck, and that's when things get lewd. And you might think that's a joke, but that's literal because it burns away the clothes first.
Well, it burns away the clothes and the skin at the same time.
Yeah,
Okay, here we
you're
go.
very naked. That's the most
So-
naked you've ever been.
You're not wrong.
Taking a chemical peel a little too far.
Yeah.
10 plus the monster CR.
oh, interesting.
So yeah, this would be like a 13. So yeah, you guys actually do know that this is a gelatinous cube, or
Ooh.
is likely one anyway.
And where is it?
I am going to put it on the map for you now. Boop.
I'm
Boop.
amazed that it doesn't look like it has DR.
Mm-mm.
What, a gelatinous cube?
Yeah.
No,
Gelatinous
just
cube
you know,
do not have DR.
have
they're
fun
just-
with bladed weapons.
They have ooze traits, which means they split.
Dear.
I mean, it also says its acid doesn't
Actually,
harm metal.
specifically.
Yeah, that's why it
Specifically, I
has
think-
armor in it.
Yeah.
I don't think gelatinous cubes actually split. They
No,
just
they-
have.
They shouldn't. But
They have
don't
immunity
take
to
much
slashing.
damage. Yeah, they don't take much damage for slashing or piercing.
Well, I mean, that's what I was looking at. Is I don't see DR.
They don't have DR.
No, it's just by virtue of being an ooze.
Eh.
Not subject to crits or flanking. Proficient with natural weapons only. Immunity to poison, sleep, paralysis, polymorph, stunning.
Interesting.
But basically, it can just roll over you, and when it attacks, it has
Sure.
a chance to paralyze you.
Yeah,
So-
if you touch it.
Yeah.
And actually, in Pathfinder, ooze traits do not include DR or immunity to excuse me, to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing weapons. So yeah,
is-
any weapon can be used. It's just you have to get close enough to use it.
Hey,
Which is really
Tamara.
weird, but that's okay.
And
Yeah.
you don't want to get close enough to use it.
Tamara, toss me that 9-ring broadsword.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's not going to hurt the 9-ring broadsword.
You would know this, even though it's a Vorpal weapon. Vorpal counts as precision damage, and they are immune.
Oh, I know. Just I don't trust it with my picks.
Oh. If a
Although
cube rolls over
technically-
you, it's probably a spear. Nuclear banned.
Actually, I'd probably be better off using any one of my other weapons. Because, like, I'm just thinking, it probably eats the wood, don't it?
Yep.
Yeah, use the organics,
Anything that is non-metal or stone. Or crystal, etc.
which pretty much means organics.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's where I remember I have kunai.
Does it have a chain?
You know the most irritating part about that card? That's not even a fucking kunai.
Yeah, it's a comma, isn't it?
It looks like a bladed boomerang on a chain.
Yep. It's really stupid.
But yeah, since you guys have not done anything yet and it hasn't taken notice of you yet, we aren't in initiative yet. The moment you do something, though, you're in initiative.
What's my tail attachment made out of?
I don't think you want to get your tail anywhere near it. Let's put it that way.
No,
Yep.
I'm saying because it
No.
has reach.
Because it's attached to your tail as part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it's sucking things in.
And like your tail attachment is attached to your tail probably with leather wrap or twine or something like that. So
That too.
Not only
you-
that, but the tail attachment itself, you said it was the tail whip, correct?
Yeah, and that's probably
Unless you
cord.
specified what it was, it's leather cord.
Ah, interesting.
yeah, so once
In which
again,
case,
organic.
yeah.
Magical organic, I think, because we enchanted it, but
Yep.
Magic
Still organic.
items are not susceptible to it.
Oh, in which case my pickaxes are fine.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't using your pickaxes. I was like, okay.
Because I have no idea what the capabilities of an ooze are.
well, we'll just do this. Oh, I like that. Too bad my
Okay.
second roll was a 1.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't take precision damage because damn. So anyway, 2 points of
Good.
damage, and it's also immune to bleeding.
Is it? Oh well.
And we roll into initiative. Please click your tokens and roll.
Damn it.
Yeah. How does a
Bias, you didn't click your token.
There. Yeah,
No,
I'll take the second roll
You're
better.
taking the 14. You dink.
I'll put the 14 in. I just had to roll again to get it to pop up.
The curse continues.
this?
Oh my god, Zira.
I have a +5. What the hell?
Screw this waiting around crap. Just kill the thing. Just stay away from it, and we'll be okay.
So what you're saying is, don't bite it.
Don't bite it. Definitely don't bite it.
Definitely don't bite it.
Nom.
I mean,
Can
unless
you
you're looking
imagine?
for the best mouthwash ever, don't bite it.
Yeah, the spiciest mouthwash.
Okay, but now imagine going back to Bone Fist. They do the circle of truth, and we say she bit an ooze to death.
She
so-
bit a gelatinous cube to death. You did fucking what? No, that can't be real. Oh my god, it's real.
He thought it was lime jello. I mean,
Oh, this truth thing is working.
The funny thing is, I think they like there is a lore somewhere that they do taste like lime jello.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I just
Hmm.
pulled that out of my ass saying lime jello because
No, there is actually a piece of lore somewhere. I don't remember where that says they do taste like lime jello.
that's hilarious.
The forbidden fruit.
The forbidden jello. Anyway, we have 3 people that rolled a 14. Damn. All right, so their initiative modifier is a negative. Nude Key, what is your initiative modifier?
2.
Mine's a 3.
Tobias, you're up first. Nude Key, you're after Tobias, and then the cube. But besides the 3 of you, Tammara, you are up first. It has been attacked. It has taken notice of you. And
Yeah, it has a
the
dagger.
shimmering mass inside it just rattles around
Hmm.
as it lurches somewhat in your direction.
It's doing its best.
See, I don't have particularly good
Yeah, they
ranged
only move 15
abilities.
feet.
I'm gonna do. Gonna use Archon Zira.
That's all right. Okay. A hostile within 20 feet will resist -2 on attack rolls and saving throw. Ooh.
I don't think it's gonna work.
So
Why?
is it mind affecting? Is it mind affecting?
Will resist.
Will resistance is different.
Yeah, will resistance is different. It has to specifically say that it's a mind affecting effect. And it
It's
does
similar
not.
to an Archon's Aura of Menace. So whatever an Archon's Aura of Menace does,
Let's take a look.
it's similar to that.
I'm looking at the ooze, and nowhere does it say I can't bite it.
I mean,
Um,
you
bite it.
can.
You just may
You
not
told-
enjoy it.
You totally
Well, it's
can.
like- I'm looking at it, and yeah, it says the acid doesn't harm metal or stone, but it doesn't specifically say what happens if you do.
Acid and flesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm aware.
You're gonna have a very sore mouth.
I'm just looking at it, like,
Right, this
For a while.
aura
but I see
will save.
engulf, I see
There-
slam.
There are loopholes in what it says that I think are in favor of Zero biting it.
Yeah, it actually doesn't say that it's mind affecting.
Yeah.
It should be, but it's not. So yeah, you're fine. You are able to use it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use it anyway, but
At least
you
it'll
are
work.
confident that it will work.
Like, it doesn't even say that getting hit, like attacking it with a bite attack, makes you susceptible to the paralysis.
Yes, honey, it does.
Actually, it doesn't. It says has to
The
be hit
target
by the
hit
cube's
by-
melee or engulf attack.
Engulf, although it moves slowly, a gelatinous cube can simply engulf large or smaller creatures in its path as a standard action. It cannot make a slam
Its
attack during a
path.
round in which it engulfs.
Yeah.
The gelatinous cube merely
That
has
means
to
it
move
has to
over.
move.
Okay. There was something on here that says I could have swore.
Yeah.
But maybe that
Or
was
just-
just the maybe that was just the black oozes, the black puddings.
Yeah, puddings are different.
Yeah.
And it's
You
the
hit
same
them
thing-
and they'll try to engulf you immediately. These things, they have to roll over you, basically.
And it's the
Yep,
same thing
okay.
for the acid. It doesn't say specifically that if you touch it, you take acid damage. It's just you take the acid damage if it engulfs you or hits you
Yep.
with a melee attack. So the
So Zero, do you have
Wait.
spring attack? I think is what we're asking here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait.
as long as I don't make an attack of opportunity, I can presumably
You can do the
do
flying
the
jump.
reflex.
No,
Well,
it's not a yeah, you could do a reflex. Those who do not attempt attacks of opportunity can attempt a DC 12 reflex to avoid being engulfed.
Yeah, but that's also, taking the chance of a DC 12 reflex. And I mean, granted,
all
I-
it takes
You have
is
like
one.
a 9, don't you?
I would have to roll a literal 1 in order to not make that.
But all it takes is
Well,
the
consider
one.
your initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is Tammara's turn. Tammara has used Archon's aura. It will affect it, as far as we can tell. And Tammara, are you moving or doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Remember, a move action can be used to take something out of your pack, stow a weapon, bring out a different weapon if you drop the first, etc., etc.
I have
Yeah.
spears.
All right, Vi. I also need to actually roll the DC.
The rules as written favor you, Zero, doing natural attacks. I, on the other hand, would go by the spirit saying you touching this thing with any physical part of your body would
Yeah.
result you being burned and possibly paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it necessarily, but I was bemused by the concept that I
Wow.
could.
Great roll.
Does it have a will
Ew.
save?
All right.
It does
That
have a
was
will
pretty
save. It's
ass.
negative. Yeah, a whole 8. So it all of its saves and everything are -2. Vi, 21 to hit. That will hit for 21 cold damage. And they are not immune.
No, I believe gelatinous cubes are immune to electricity. I don't think they have resistances to anything else.
Nope.
According to the page, correct.
Yep, and you guys did get the dungeoneering check on this thing, so you do know basically what's on the page. You can't word for word it verbatim, but any information there is information.
We
you
know
can
it's
use.
basic attacks, it's basic defense stuff.
Yeah. We know enough to be able to fight it effectively.
Yep. All right, Vi, are you moving or are you using anything in your pack?
Nope.
Okay, Tobias.
Throw the dagger again.
Okay, returns and you throw it again.
Oh, look at that! I rolled good again.
A whole 2.
Hey, 2.
Hey, does something. Of course, hitting this thing is so easy as an AC of 4.
Nudkey, you're up.
Yeah, the problem isn't hitting it, it's not getting hit.
Exactly. Exactly. It's not getting hit.
All right, 17 to hit, 15 cold. You hit, and it's cold.
Yay.
Fantastic. And gelatinous cube. Gloop, gloop. Gloop, gloop.
Oh,
Gloop, 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 gloop.
there's a problem here.
Seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh, Tatters, why'd you go there?
Because it was going to engulf Tammara. It didn't quite get there.
I would have gone, right here.
Wait, actually, could I have? Hang on.
I don't know,
I
can
go-
you?
No,
No.
because that's 15.
Yeah. You could double move to get her.
Technically, yeah. Because you are medium size or smaller. So, yeah. It's going to gloop, gloop. Tammara. Let's see here.
Yeah, they don't see either, so it's just gonna be like something happened over in this direction. I'm just gonna go this direction.
So
It has blind
Tammara,
sense, so.
you are making a DC 12 reflex save to not be engulfed.
I don't have another remove paralysis, just to let you know, so.
And you make it. So I will have you move to that square, please.
I have to move me because everything's lagging.
Gotcha. So you move out of the way, and it has stopped for now. Zero, you're up.
Yay, I'm gonna do my best ninja impression.
Watcha!
Yeah. Move this way. And
Oh, hello.
if only.
Are you actually able to throw 2? Or can you only throw the 1?
Because I have quick draw, yes.
Okay. So 25 to hit for 9 damage, 29 to hit for 8 damage, and yeah, no precision, so
That seems
the
like
crit doesn't matter.
way too much for the crit multiplier. But oh no, it is
So,
a 3. Okay.
That is 17 points of damage. And as those last 2 hits make purchase, it just starts wobbling back and forth, and you start seeing this slick spread out in all directions from it. It's a little
Oh.
tingly on the toesies, but it's not actually active acid, as it just turns into a puddle, and there is now a pile of gold, rubies, diamonds, and all sorts of nice things.
Littering
center of the plot.
prizes.
Hey, look, here's all the money.
And
Detect
sitting in the
magic.
Glittering
center of
gold, trinkets and baubles.
it, thank you, Lance. The center of it is a rather nice and rather pristine looking suit of armor.
Yes, because the thing that was inside the armor has been dissolved.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the armor has been professionally cleaned, technically.
Technically, yes. Only
I
problem
mean,
with
all
the
leather buckles and whatnot are gone, but
Yes. All the fasteners and like if it had like an inner coat or something or inner padding, that's all gone.
Unless
I
it's
mean, we take it
magic.
to any blacksmith, we could probably get it fixed back up, though.
All right, so
Anyway,
for
that's-
this room, let me just go over to my notes here.
Some
Room
perception
2A.
checks.
Yes, please do.
I can perceive things, supposedly.
Probably better than I can right now.
Oh wait, is it dead?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
thought
they
it
are-
was bleeding all over us.
No,
No, they aren't very durable. You just got to be careful around them.
Hey, it continues.
Yeah, Nuki rolls a 20. Doing great on perceptions. Yeah, they're mainly surprise. They're only dangerous if they surprise you or they trap
Yep.
you, like in a bad corridor or something like that.
Or it's a
So,
swarm.
something you guys are noticing as you search around the room and as you search through the pile of yuck, this room has a very strange shape. And as Nudkey starts pawing around on the western side of the room, Nudkey, you suddenly find what appears to be some kind of hidden door.
Fuck yeah, loot.
Okay. I will point it out.
Yeah,
to
doors.
We'll see if that's trapped.
That would also be a good idea. Let's fling that door inspection perceptions out.
Oh, look at that! You roll better when you know there's
Lives
something
are on
there.
the line.
All right, doesn't appear to be any traps. Doesn't even appear to be locked. You just gotta figure out how to open it. And as you push on the door, it simply rolls back and starts gliding across a seemingly magic set of rails. And
Hmm.
inside,
Hey, Lance, do you have that was easy?
No.
We needed that, the easy button.
inside there's another room that only has a pedestal that I forgot to draw in here. I'll just draw a simple pedestal here.
Good job.
What's on the pedestal?
And on the pedestal is a floating key.
It's a video game.
Legend of Zelda in this bitch.
Yeah, I've played enough RPGs to know where this is going.
I got a thing.
But yeah, sitting on this pedestal is a floating key, and as you approach, a plaque on the pedestal says "One key hidden from prying eyes."
Oh, we got riddles up in this bitch.
I bet you there is going to be a main tablet somewhere in the main chamber that gives us something like 3 or 4 keys, each with a different riddle. And we're going to have to go and track them down. One is probably going to be guarded by something big and nasty. Another is going to be well hidden like this. A third is going to require an intelligence puzzle. And the fourth is going to be ludicrously easy for apparently no reason.
Yes, Tammara, there is magic here. The key has a very heavy aura of. See, is that creation? That's conjuration. Very heavy
Yeah.
aura of conjuration. Oh, posture and stretch. Oh, fuck you. You're actually making me get up to do my posture check. Why would you do this?
That's the point.
Feel us here, jackass. Oh.
I don't do it. Someone of us should. I know what's good for me. I'm just bad at following my own directions. Or
Mood.
following my own advice.
Okay.
Such mood.
All right, seat is locked. Back is against the chair. There you go. All right. So anyway, we are going to leave it here though and start doing a wrap up. What did you guys notice that you liked? What did you guys notice that you did not or think needs improvement? Besides
It's
the
been
map,
fun so far.
I know that I fucked up on the map.
The
it's
trap
fine.
the traps in the first room need a little rework,
Need a little
They,
rework. Okay.
or you
mean-
need to throw some of those smaller ghoul types at us while we're heading into the room or something.
Mhm.
Alternatively, this is the first set of traps. We don't know what the rest of the trap theming for the dungeon is. It might depend on what else is in here.
Okay.
But you know,
So I will take that to heart. Work on the first chat. Make it convince people to explore the room more rather than just walking from corridor to corridor.
Right, exactly. There's many different creative ways you can do that. Like you could layer in another set of traps that might force a person to step out of line. That's one way. Another one is to put like a treasure chest in the middle of one of those squares that sets the trigger off or something, or your brazier idea. All kinds of things you could do to entice people to step in those squares.
The reason I like the brazier idea is because then they can't even stand in the center of the trap where it doesn't fall in because now
Right.
there's fire there.
Now there's
Yeah.
fire there.
I actually have a question. Like, obviously, the intent of the trap is to concern people and not have them actually fall in.
Right.
But the fuck is
It's
the DM
supposed to
gonna
make-
do if a character actually falls in there and dies? Is that just
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or put doors on each of the exits to the room, and then have like you need to extinguish the braziers in order to open the doors.
Water arrows. Wait, that's
Ooh.
divinity.
I mean, that's also Legend of Zelda, but but yeah, I like that idea too.
All kinds of things. That
So,
room
like,
was just lacking.
The first brazier is like already out,
Right.
and you need to get the other 3 doors open by putting out the others.
Yep.
Okay.
And how the party figures out to do that is, fun in itself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because if they light that one, then the door closes behind them.
Yes. Or in between some of them. Yeah, so have 4 doors to this room, but the one that leads to the entrance is already open with one of the braziers already out.
It might be a little more indicative of that as well if you arrange them in like a diamond pattern matching the doors instead of in a square, but I don't know how
Yeah.
you would go
That
about
that would also
that.
that would
on-
actually be even better way to
On Roll20, it's just more difficult to do that just because you're constrained by the grid.
buy the grid. Yep.
Yeah. Once we actually get someone to make the maps, I do like that idea though.
Well, you could always take a page from the create pit spell, put the
Mhm.
trap in as a diamond, and any square that it touches, they get a +2 to their saving throw instead of, if they're only half on the square.
Mhm.
So you could do and then whatever squares it touches, they just get a +2 to the saving throw instead. But that way you could cover the corridors with them. But I think sticking them the way they are, and then maybe putting doors or something like that. Or like I said, put a swinging log trap that kind of sweeps you
Oh,
towards.
idea. So we do the traps instead of in the center of each pit. The traps are at the doorways, like
Yeah.
each doorway. As you come in, if you step on that square, it's a 50-50 shot where it sends you if you fail your reflex. Like the floor just teeters inward into the trap. and the trap opens up.
I gotcha.
So I'm gonna note that down real quick.
There's so many different avenues you could take. So find one that you like. I would just tweak that room somehow.
Okay. Do we have any other edits or feedback, comments?
My only feedback is basically just that first room. I feel like there should be something enticing people towards the pits, or forcing them towards the pits in some fashion. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, they're not really all that useful.
Yep. So you're echoing
Other
pretty
than
much
that-
what I said.
Yeah, other than that, I'm having fun so far.
Good.
I'm having
Glad
fun.
you guys are having fun.
Especially
That
with
is the
Obsidian.
goal. Yeah, the obsidian was a pain in my ass. Thanks for that, Drax.
You're
I
welcome.
like how it
Yeah.
actually worked really well the first time you used it. It's always disappointing when you get a new spell and then it fizzles on you and you're like, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I didn't get to use my other ability yet. If anybody hits me in melee, basically I do a weak Eldritch Blast to anyone who hits me with lethal damage in melee.
Nice. No touchy.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm a Thorns mage now.
All right. Well, I heard from Belly. I heard from Sakai.
I like
I
hitting
heard,
things.
I think I heard from Lance as well, but it sounded like you were pretty much parroting what Belly and Sakai already said. Is that right?
I didn't say anything. But
Oh, I thought
yeah,
you did. My bad. Do you have any feedback?
not this time.
Okay.
Other than just you already know the map sizing being wrong. That's
Yeah, the map sizing needs to be improved, and I will be doing that next time. So Drax, you said that you're just pretty much having fun. This is entertaining, and you got to use your new spell. Do you have any other feedback?
That like the other said, the pits seemed a bit inconsequential, and
Yep,
yeah,
that's
map
already noted.
sizing.
That's already noted. And the map sizing was just me being dumb. Like, I'm not even gonna note that down. That's just, it's a Cyclops dungeon. Make the floor bigger.
Yeah, and we can't really give an accurate assessment of what the combat is like just because we are such a heavy crowd control group that we
Yeah.
break most combat situations.
Heavy
Mhm.
crowd control group with a DPS monster.
Yeah, with large
Yeah.
burst on top of it.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Tatter, I didn't really get to show it off. Level 8 is Shank level 2 and also 20 strength. So I'm
Huh.
Gonna make
scary.
things hurt real bad.
Yeah, I'm
So
up to
you're even more
D13
of a
now.
monster. Thanks.
Yep.
Aw, Ento. So last but not least, well, actually, I think that covers everybody because Finder just put in his 2 cents too.
Yeah.
So, does anyone have any parting comments before we go?
It was fun tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tonight was good. Looking forward to next week.
For those wondering, this is not the end of stream. This is just the end of Pathfinder. I'm doing wrap up with the group right now. But
And
yeah, we will reconvene next week, do more of this floor of the dungeon, maybe get to the next floor. We'll see.
and you were gone when I said this, Tatter, but I have mostly finished the map portion of my campaign, and I'm going to be dropping a zoomed out snapshot of that in
Cool.
the Discord channel once I'm done with these last little touches, and you're welcome to show that off on stream or not, as you prefer.
Oh, hell yeah. No, that is actually, if you don't mind, that's something I'm
Speak.
going to put on our Twitter for RageBat Plays.
It's very big.
It is enormous.
Like, you think Kingmaker was big?
Oh, no.
Ah, it's
I
big.
I anticipate with the speed our party goes through, we could be playing this thing for a decade.
I don't. Okay, I love you guys, and I enjoy playing with you. I don't want to play for a decade.
Oh,
What?
we've been doing that already.
Yeah, we're almost a
I
decade in
know,
now.
but we go for like a couple years on one campaign and then we move to another campaign. That's different.
Excuses.
I mean, to be fair, I've got this segmented out into acts, so we could absolutely just like pause and come
Yeah,
back
it's-
another time.
He's taking a lot of points from Kingmaker. It is split up into sections, and
Good.
yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go get dinner. And thank you everyone for watching Pathfinder. We'll be back with some VR chat in just a little bit. And for those that are leaving, love you lots, and I will see you guys next week.
Well, goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
See ya.